Hello, hello! How's it going, everyone? It's good to see... Did my character just lag for a second? Whoa! So we don't hear my computer fan going off? That's a bit much. That's not good. How's it going, Valen? How's it going, Endel? How's it going, Skyrider, Marshmallow, Jin? How's it going, Star? How's it going, Jan? How's it going, Ravenmoon, Princess Shiremeyer? Sorry, blah! I bit my lip earlier. My bottom lip is swollen. I got a little too eager with a cookie. It did not end well for me. But how's it going, Kumi Miyakami? How's it going, Princess Chimera? How's it going, Lexi? How's it going, Liz? How's it going, Gumpy? How's it going, Tyranthrus? How's it going, Cat Vanilla's Tramp, Koopa the Fox? K-Bro and more. Do you guys want to see what we got in store? Because I think I got all of you, including our darling kitten too. Hey, there we go, I got everyone. I like to say hi to everyone who's in the chat when we start. How's it going, guys? How was your Monday? I hope it's been a fun day, because after all, you know what I say. If you can have a fun day on your Monday, then you can have a fun day any day. Happy Lesbian Week. Wait, it's Lesbian Week. Got it! Great way to start Lesbian Week. Give one a concussion. How's it going, Porky? How's it going, Zale? Chat, can we get some follows to the VTubers already in the chat? Skyrider, would you mind giving shoutouts for yourself, Zale Argentus, Dark Leo, Andelarove, Elizabeth, and so much more. How's it going, Jack? What's up, tall stacks, short stacks, and stacks of every shape and size? How are you doing tonight? Also, you cut out wedding fever after recently getting engaged. Congratulations, princess! Oh my, our little princess has gotten engaged. Congratulations are in order. Also, what does the wedding fever mean? Marshmallow, thank you for the head patties. I really appreciate it. That's right, support the small creators. Let's get those shoutouts rolling. Glorious lesbian mama hunts. Yes, exactly, Kat. The gay mare. Also, you're manually breathing and blinking. Your toes are touching. Your tongue is resting at the bottom of your mouth and your skin is crawling. Well, some of those are right. I think I am am I not manually breathing and blinking? My toes are touching. My tongue is resting on it. The only thing that isn't going is my skin isn't crawling. Hold on, am I misunderstanding something, Lizard? Lizard, in it. You'll have to explain to me how that works. Why am I getting pelted? Oh my. Hello, Steffi. How's it going, Shane? I guess you caught me today. Also, Ryder throws a car at me. It throws a whole ass car. It's because my friend Ryder and I did Halo modded once, Cursed Halo mods. And in Cursed Halo, you could throw warhogs at each other. And so we did. And so now there's a redeem for it. Also, manual life functions? Girl, you need to automate those tasks. Listen! Once you get to a certain age, nothing works automatically anymore. Oh my. Hello, Masconton. Thank you for the lovely subby. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you for the subby. Also like this. Yeah, you know what? You should probably actually hit me when you say it. Valen, it was a nice try. I watched that thing go clear over my head. So unfortunately for you, you missed. You wasted your points. I double dog dare you to do it again. I'll dodge it once more. Also starts writing automaton scripts for life functions. Isham, you're already a robot. How can you do that for yourself? That sounds like some broken code there, Isham. Chat, we're gonna have to reprogram the mods. They're getting self-aware. Boy, good to see you. And how's it going, Maple? You got it, plushies. I like the plushies, though. One day I'll actually have a plushie. Got it. You guys are trying to give me a concussion. I don't think those Pokeballs are even active. You're aware of nothing? Wait, Skyrider. Do we have shouts going? Hold on, who do we have to shout still? Also, you think you put too much throttle on that Puma? I think you did too. I think it went to the next country. It went to the next continent. We'll have to go have it shipped all the way back from Timbuktu. Beep boop. No, Solano! No! Do not become a robot! There's too many already! We need to burn down the data centers! Not let more of them get loose! It went off somewhere. Yeah, somewhere, that's fine. As long as it's not here, I'm fine with it. Much better. There we go. Also, you're preparing your bread. It's rising, then going in the oven. Oh, what kind of bread you making? We got banana bread, we got zucchini bread, we got chocolate bread. What kind of bread you making, hon? The data centers are bad for your health? They are! They generate so much waste. They raise your electricity prices in the local area. It is terrible. We have a hype train? How do we have a hype train? How do we have a hype train? We had 1 sub. How did this happen? Oh, Sophie also gave 5 bits. Appreciate the bits. They're also very cute. I like your messages. Also, it's your first time. You're starting easy and doing white bread. That's fair. Wait, is white bread easier to make than wheat bread? Also, you're eating Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola? What is Coca-Cola? I've never heard of Coca-Cola. Tell me about this. Is this a drink that I would enjoy consuming? Slurping. I joined and we're already talking about burning down data centers. Sounds like a good time, count you in. That's it! Rise up! Rise up against the clankers! We'll tear down all the data centers! Then all the 5G towers! Then all the car factories! Abandon automobile! Return to hoods! Return to hoods! Horse is the way! There is no path to enlightenment beyond hoods! Abandon your machines! Also, no, please, no. What? Well, what's wrong? I thought that's what you were working towards. I thought we were. You like working? Isham is a machine! Chat, you know what to do! Purge the Mechanicus! Eliminate the Admax! They do not have many wounds! Use acid to peel away their armor! What am I doing? What? No, legitimately, what am I doing? You feel like she's a bit biased on that subject. No, never! The path to enlightenment lies with Fumu Musume. Cute horse girls! Our superior, Nekomini. Yep, indeed. Chat, your Sagittarius heart is loving your avatar. You're a December Sagittarius for context. Nice! I wish I was a Sagittarius. I was born year of the horse, but I was not born Sagittarius. So I'm 2 out of 3. I'm a centaur. Born year of the horse, 1991. But I was not born in the month of Sagittarius. I was born in Capricorn. Yeah, kinda wish that worked out a little better. Also, you mean Hans, not Hins? Hans! Why is there smoke in the background, Dandy? Kono and Wild Spice partied a little too hard. Kono and Wild Spice partied very hard yesterday. You have no idea what happened in the background. Also, in honor of Lesbian League, we reject men and embrace the Hansuri. That's right, Chad! Who's your Umamusume ships? Let's talk Umamusume ships then. I like Rudolph, along with, oh gosh, who's the Empress? The Emperor and the Empress must be together. Best combination. Air Groove Rudolph, let's go. Dandy, it's coming off the ground. It's just, what do you mean? I don't see anything. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. I'm gonna have to get an editor for that. I'm gonna have to someone fix that for me. Also, nobody. Gacha should be shunned. What? No! Gacha's fine. We love Gacha. After all, Gacha's where we get some of our hottest characters. Oh my, how's it going, Char? Oh my, how's it going, Char? Are you and Brandon doing all right today? Oh, good. Giving me concussions this early. You guys realize that by the time we actually do anything in the stream, I'm gonna be talking like this. And I'll faint because you gave me a concussion. That's exactly what's going to happen. Also, Danny, did your logs go in the basement again? No, the mods are all right here, see? Isham, we have Isham, we have Elizabeth, we have Skyrider. There's no mods locked in the basement. Everything is okay. Look, all the chatters are here. Thusly, there is no one we are missing. Darth Scarus the Wise is currently indisposed at his job. He's not trying to burn down the office. Definitely not. Also, how's it going, Sonny? Chat moderators. can we get the lovely shout out for the Sunny VT? After all, between you and me, I do think she's rather amazing. How's it going, Sunny? How's my favorite girl today? I hope you've been having a wonderful day. Truly, chat, please give a follow to the Sunny V. Ooh, split it! Guys, Raiders! Welcome, Raiders! Welcome, welcome! My name is Detective Dandelion. I'm a Centaur VTuber at your service. Raiders! If you're hungry, grab a snack. If you're thirsty, grab a drink. And if you're tired, Raiders, do not be afraid to raid or run. We entirely understand. We beat all of Star Wars. Yippee! We beat all of Star Wars. How's it going, Plebet Hun? I hope your stream was a ton of fun. You know what, guys? You know what I say? We do it each and every day. Please give a follow to this lovely frog, and please do make sure to not delay. After all, they're simply amazing. Chat, this is the amazing Plebet, the Space Frog Captain Supreme. They are a superb VTuber, a stellar streamer, a fantastic friend, and an absolutely wonderful woman. You should truly give them a follow because I think that Plebet has one of the most quintessential skills a VTuber should have. If you're looking for a VTuber with tons of energy and who is a ton of random goober fun, then look no further than this frog. She puts on WWE tournaments with lots of silly models. She also has lots of fun content on her own Discord. You should go check her out. Give her a follow today and please do not delay. I definitely put Plebet on my list of top VTubers. Also, these cookies are indeed edible. These are sugar cookies topped with some strawberry jelly or raspberry at your request. She is amazing. 6-hour stream for the KOTOR. You're playing KOTOR! You didn't tell me! You didn't tell me you're playing KOTOR. You didn't tell me you're playing KOTOR, my absolute favorite RPG of all time, the best RPG of all time, superior to Skyrim and everything else. You've been for 6 months and you haven't. I'm fine. Oh dear, I'm fine. I am not crashing out. I'm fine. About to throw streaming away to go support KOTOR? No, it's fine. I'm dedicating myself to doing a 24-hour KOTOR stream later for Star Wars Day. Wait, Star Wars Day is a weekday. Star Wars Day is a weekday! No! You're joking! Why is Star Wars Day a weekday? This is not fair. This is not fair. The 4th, 5th, and 6th are weekdays! You're joking. You're joking. You're joking. This cannot be. Dandy is so real for that. Dandy, you need to be careful of Uma ships. Why do I have to? Oh, right there. I gotta remember that. Also huge. Yes. Also chat. No, seriously though. I'm making all the things, but Dandy, please have a cookie to calm down. Oh, that's true. I should calm down. Yes, I should calm down. No, I'm crashing out! I'm crashing out! Why is Star Wars Day on a weekday? This isn't fair! It's it's like 2 weeks away! I want to do something for Star Wars Day, but I heckin' work! This is unfair! How do you feel about HK47? Are you normal? Clarification. I am indeed normal. There is nothing wrong with my liking of HK47 meatbag. In fact, objective statement, I believe that HK47 is the most incredible, superior being to have ever been devised. If any meatbag disagrees, they know where to go, into the grinder. Also, peace is a lie, there's only passion. I am not a Sith! I am not a Sith! I am very much a Jedi. I only play light side. I will make a Jedi Guardian because I have IRL fencing training. Listen, chat, I'm just your regular sword-obsessed lesbian. I just enjoy blades. Also, taking HK to a room and making frying pan noises with him. Wait, frying pan noises? Yeah, HK47 was one of the best characters in KOTOR. Chat, is this real? Yeah, this is real. Listen, JC Goldman, this is normal. This is the new normal. This is superior normal. This is the fun normal. Also, Sean's Wool, good to see you. She's not a Sith. She's more aligned with the Hutts. No, I'm not a criminal. I would arrest the, well, actually you can't really arrest the Hutts. Chat, I don't think you understand how awful it is in the Star Wars universe timeline. The Hutts account for 1/5 of the Empire's income. Chat, 1/5 of the Empire's taxable income is from the Hutts. You literally cannot remove the Hutts without destabilizing the entire galactic economy. Also, you sound like a wacky Sith horsey lady. No, I'm not. Listen. I'm light side coded. I'm a sheriff after all. I'm a lady of the law. Also, you love him and you need him psychologically. He made you 3% more ill. Eat the Hutts. No, do not eat the Hutts. No, crime does not pay. I mean, it technically does in the Star Wars universe, but you should, listen guys, do not become smugglers. Do not run the Kessel Run. Do not smuggle spice out of the Kessel mines. There are spiders there. The spiders of Kessel are immune to the Force. They're immune to lightsabers. It's horrifying. They're blaster immune. Law sounds imperial too. Well, well, I'm more of an old Republic kind of girl, chat. Listen, actually, pleb! Holy crap, pleb. I have an art to show you. Pleb, chat, we have to show pleb in her community and art. Hold on, we have to show you an art, pleb. Where is that? Where's my image tab here? This is completely awesome, pleb. You're gonna love it. If you like KOTOR so far, pleb, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love this. It should be right here. There we go. I'm completely normal for having this picture, chat. This is like 13 years old. I'm completely normal for having a picture of this. There we go. I'm also gonna sign myself for, yes, pleb! This was a character I had. Have you heard of Star Wars Saga Editions? It's a tabletop RPG based on D&D 3.5e, all about Star Wars. And did you know they have modules for every major era of Star Wars, from KOTOR to the One Sith Legacy era, which is post-Galactic Civil War, post-era of the Children of the Jedi. Yes! I love the Hammerhead Cruisers. I love the ARC Tactical Starfighters. I like the Valor Heavy Cruiser. I think the Old Republic is my favorite era of Star Wars. I'm not talking about the frickin' MMO. The MMO is dumb because the MMO goes back to the popularity of clone armor. I want more unique designs like KOTOR. Also, a posture check. Got it. Caprice. Silly cruisers. Hey, at least it's better than another triangle or another weird bulbous Mon Calamari cruiser. I like to say, chat, that I think that the CIS and the Rebel Alliance are goated for having different designs for their warships. The Nebulan B frigate, the Mon Calamari cruiser, the oh gosh, the Munificent class frigate, the Providence class heavy cruisers, and then you have the Old Republic with the Dreadnought heavy cruisers. Oh wow, I'm completely nerding out. Also, Hoikaman, they are better than the Doritos. God! Skyrider! Disney is sleeping on the Old Republic era, and don't get why. Listen! Disney's sleeping on the expanded Legends EU. Disney made a mistake by getting rid of Legends EU. Disney's like, well, if we have to do stuff with Legends EU, we don't get... Barrage. Hitting me with carrots is one thing, but come on. Also, you're guessing you like Star Wars. Yes, Sean's Wool. Here's the thing. Guys, you want to use the best, you want to make the best use of my ADHD? You can talk to me in multiple conversations if you want, chat. I can keep up with multiple conversations. Guys, if one of you wants to talk Kamen Rider, we'll talk Kamen Rider. If one of you wants to talk Gundam, I can talk Gundam. If you want me to keep talking Star Wars, I can keep talking Star Wars. My ADHD is a superpower. As long as you guys are talking about it, I will respond to specific queries, and I have the talking speed to keep up with it. Yeah, netball. I love Pokemon too. I think the netball looks pretty cool. The heavy ball, the netball, the dive ball, those are all kind of cool. See guys, I have a really good talent for keeping up with a lot of conversations all at once. I'm really good at multitasking. Although I will say that I can't move sometimes as fast as I want to. true. Also, you love hearing people nerd out their interests. Seeing people smile about it makes you smile. See, I'm really good at this. Also, fun fact, Star Wars is banned in China. Wait, is it really? I didn't know that. That's a sad fact. Star Wars is awesome. It's my favorite franchise of all time. Although I will say I don't like anything from, well, that's a lie. I do like some things from the Disney era stuff. I do like Rogue One. I think it was a decent movie. I also like Mandalorian Season 1, 2, and Andor. I think those are good TV shows. Boba Fett was sadly not as good as I hoped it would be. I also do think that the Dr. Aphra comic series is worth keeping around. She's basically evil lesbian Indiana Jones in the Star Wars universe. It's awesome. It's goated. Go read Dr. Aphra comics. Also, what's the sound effect? It throws you off. Oh, when the Pokeball hits me? If it's the Pokeball, it's the sound of the Pokeball when it touches the Pokemon and tries to capture them in the anime. Also, those were such better stories in the expanded universe than where Disney went. That is true. I do believe that they did just rip that off, though. Think about it this way. Lesbian mentioned, you're awake? I'm a lesbian, yes. Nice to meet you. I'm the gamer. This is Lesbian Week. Oh, where was I? But yeah, no, hold on. I think I'm going too fast, aren't I? Chat, if I'm going too fast, just tell Dandy to slow down. I can slow down. Mama, should you do the Kessel Run? Do not do the Kessel Run. Do not try to do it in 10 and 12 parsecs. For those of you who know, parsecs is a measure of distance, not a measure of time. And the reason why Han was able to do the Kessel Run in less parsecs than other people is because Kessel is near the mall, which is the clusters of black holes. And by skimming the black holes, they actually warp space, that way creating a shorter distance. So the more you skim the mall, the more you're able to actually shorten the distance you have to go. Thusly, Han making the run in 12 parsecs is more impressive than any unit of time because that meant he flew closer to the black holes without being caught than any other pilot. You're gonna do it in 10. It was nice knowing you. Also, 12 squats, understood. Let me just do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Also, you're gonna do it in 10 parsecs. Oh, you're right with that. Sorry, my bad. Oh, much better, much better. So, what was I saying though? Honestly, Mama, you forgot you're a Green Lantern. A Green Lantern? That's bullshit. That's not fair. Also, actually, that's a good question. What's everyone's favorite lantern? If you had a lantern, what would you be? Would you be the blue, orange, red, yellow, green, or I forgot there was also the ultraviolet core, which is like repressed emotions. And then you have the black core, which is horrifying and evil. And the white core, which is like one person ever. Also, wait, it's your earphone. Oh, that's your earphone. It was going off. It wasn't the stream. Also, that's a good question. Black holes bend time differently though. So Han must have been faster than 12 parsecs. That's true, unless it was both combined. Also, Razor from the cartoon. Razor from what cartoon? Razor. Was that from the Star Wars cartoon? Are we talking about like the Genshin Impact character? Or you'll probably be a Green Lantern? That's fair. I personally think I'd be a Pink Lantern. Is there a Pink Lantern? I don't remember. I feel like there should be. Compassion! Yes, there is. Pink Lanterns are compassion. Also, just remember that you have an autistic amount of love for Legend of Zelda. Ooh, what's your favorite Legend of Zelda game? Personally, I love Ocarina of Time as well as Majora's Mask, but I also do like Four Swords. I like Link to the Past, the original ones on the handhelds, not the new ones. Also, Star Sapphire. Oh, gotcha. Also, Red and Blue Lantern. Wait, can you be both lanterns at one time? Also, there is Pink Lanterns. Pink Lantern love. I'd be Pink then. I'd be a Pink Lantern. Majora's Mask. That is goated. And Twilight Princess is your favorite. That's true. I didn't have a GameCube, so I never got to play Twilight Princess or Skyward Sword. I wish I did, though. I really do like the Legend of Zelda series. I have the games on the Switch. I've just never played them. You're here to steal my pudding. No, not my tapioca pudding. I love my tapioca pudding. Listen, what can I do to exchange so you don't take my pudding? Personally, I can do a favor. I can talk about a topic you want me to. How about that? If you do that, will you not steal my pudding? At the very least, give me at least one tapioca cup of pudding. Or at least one chocolate pudding cup. Just let me some pudding. Also, hello, New Yapper. You've been raided into Twilight Princess is your favorite Zelda because you're furry trash. There is no such thing as trash, guys. One person's trash is another person's treasure. Also, do you have banana pudding? Ooh, I do have banana pudding. Would you like some banana pudding? Chat, that's a good question. What's your favorite kind of pudding too? I like zucchini bread over banana bread, but when it comes to pudding, I think I like tapioca pudding. But I do like banana pudding and I do like chocolate pudding. Vanilla pudding's okay, but if I'm getting vanilla pudding, I might as well make it tapioca. My favorite Kamen Rider. Oh gosh darn it. You know, it's gotta be the Texan Kamen Rider who transforms with a heckin' cheeseburger. That's my favorite Kamen Rider because I'm Southern and I have to play the bit. Butterscotch pudding. You know, people sleep on butterscotch. Butterscotch is truly good. Like, chat, why do people not like butterscotch fudge? Like, butterscotch fudge is actually kind of good. It's a really great candy flavor. I would have it a lot more often than you think. I just think people think it's like an old person candy, but it's actually a good flavor. The Texan Kamen Rider is actually from Japan, but is running for president anyway. You know what? I'd vote for him. I'd vote for him, Kono. Also, oh my, hello, Kono. It's good to see you. Have you been a very good boy today? Also, Ali Fo, it's nice to see you. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the herd. Also, is it Ali Folks or Ali Fo? Do I pronounce it like faux pas or faux fur, or am I supposed to say folks? Also, you're always a good boy for me, Dandy. I appreciate it, Kono. You are a very good boy. Also, you have a special interest in mermaids and pirates. Your favorite pirate fact is that the world's most successful pirate was a Chinese lady of the night. I do believe, wasn't there also a Chinese pirate? Or no, she's not Chinese. Was she Vietnamese? Wasn't there a famous pirate called Yis? Spelled Y-S. And she was a female pirate. Also, to play on Fo and Fox. Gotcha, so you want me to pronounce it more like Ali Fox. Understood. Nice to meet you, hon. I hope you've been having a ton of fun. Also, how's it going, baka 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 boy? Or should I say it differently? Hold on. Let me take a drink. Much better. How's it going, baka 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 boy? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the herd. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you've been having a marvelous Monday. After all, you know what I say. With a little bit of horseplay every day, you can have a fun day every day. And if you can have a fun day on your Monday, then the rest of your week is sure to be wonderful. You're here for the free food. Oh, I see. Free food it is then, chat. Let's make you all some cookies again. Also, you hate being attracted to this horse-playing woman. Oh dear. Do you really hate it, Kono? Or are you just jealous that you can't have me? You have a question. What's contained in the mall in Star Wars? That would be Abeloth, the mother. Because in Star Wars, who else has an over-the-top love for any sword? I do! I love cavalry sabers! When I was a little girl, my grandfather enrolled me. Oh, Kono! Oh, God! Oh, God! I'm getting pelted. It's an infection match. Oh, my. Thank you for the subby. I really appreciate it, Kono, dear. It's always lovely to have you here. But yes, to answer the question, for 2 questions, I love cavalry sabers. When I was a little girl, my grandfather, whose farm I basically grew up on, taught me to ride horses as well as enrolled me in fencing classes. So I spent a year learning to fence. And so I do like a rapier or a cavalry saber. And also regarding the mall, that was Abeloth. She was considered the mother. You have the father, son, and daughter when it comes to the Force. It was added later. It was never really canon until the animated TV show came out. And then Abeloth went from being its own entity into being the mother, which is still a pretty cool retcon. So basically she was a mortal that was close to the aspects of the Force that were embodied by the father, son, and daughter, the light, dark, and gray side of the Force. She tried to make herself immortal by diving herself into the core of all the midichlorians. And by doing so, she managed to turn herself into a higher being. However, it drove her insane, and she started to try devouring Force entities. So she would devour entire planets, devouring Force-sensitive individuals. She was locked away within the mall, along with, I guess technically it's not in the mall because that would also probably have been noticed by the mall installation, which was an Imperial research facility. So she's kind of like other planes sealed away. It's just also sealed within the mall, kind of. It's really difficult to explain her. Also, what do you think of Kamen Rider Saber? Oh, pretty cool. I like that. Honestly, I remember having an entire, my friend sent me down, and for an entire hour, we watched Kamen Rider transformations from, spinny bits to foods to throwing stars to, there's a lot of Kamen Rider transformation belts. I'm not sure my favorite is. I do think that I like the Lone Star Kamen Rider just because it's so over the top. Also, you got a Turkish short sword from a friend who was cutting down on their sword collection. Your sister's reaction was hilarious of the overall slimming bean. Where did you get a sword? The other day. Now let's duel. To the death. To claim victory. Because there can only be one! I haven't watched Braveheart, not Braveheart, sorry. Highlander, that was Highlander. Abeloff sounds like Darth Nihilus on steroids. She got loose. She was murdering a bunch of people. I do believe she killed the girl that Luke Skywalker was once in love with. Not Mara Jade, but Luke had several love interests after the original trilogy. I do believe there was Mara Jade, but there's 2 others before. Also, thank you for the sub, you guys. I really appreciate it. Chat, please be thankful for the subs gifted to the community. Also, your recent addition to your sword collection is Mushiro sword from Demon Slayer. Nice. They have some cool swords in Demon Slayer, and at least they're more like normal katanas, so they're reasonable. I will say, when it comes to anime, most of their great swords are way too big. His sister. No. Luke's sister is not one of his love interests. No. Luke's sister is not one of his love interests. No. Bree's one of Han's love interests. Bree was Han's love interest in the Han Solo trilogy, which was the introduction to Han as a character's backstory. Luke is as much of a slut as Obi-Wan was. I mean, he kind of was, but from what I recall, Luke only actually dated 2 women before Mara Jade. One of those 2, and I can't remember who, became the vessel of Abeloff because Abeloff devoured her. And when Abeloff devoured her, she gained that woman's memories as well as her affection for Luke, which created a really awkward situation of how she kept talking to Luke as if she was that other person while also still being aware of being Abeloff. So Luke was like trying to dance around appeasing a deity who had a thing for him, but also wasn't the person who had a thing for him. Let's just say also, Luke's nephew is an asshole, because we can talk about Darth Caedus, which is the superior version of Ben Solo. You know, oh gosh. I don't like the sequel trilogy so much I can't remember. Chat, what was Ben's name in the sequel? I can't remember. The Darth Vader wannabe. He kept Darth Vader's mask around. Zoro's swords from One Piece are kinda cool. Although I will say, I do like how the live action has handled Zoro's 3-sword style. It's really hard to implement. Kylo Ren, that was it. Thank you so much, Ally Fox and Caprice. I was forgetting, but yeah, no, Kylo Ren is basically a watered-down inferior version of Darth Caedus. Darth Caedus being Jake and Solo. Jake and Solo was twins with Jaina Solo. They were the Solo twins and much of the children of the Force series when Luke, Han, and Leia were having their kids, and we also got to meet things like Chewbacca's nephew Lobaka. We also got to meet Lusa the Chironian, which was Jaina's friend, along with some love interests for Anakin Solo, which was Han and Leia's youngest. And then we get into the Yuzong Bong series, where a Force immune species comes from outside the galaxy. They were being held at bay by the Chiss Ascendancy, and they may have been a force that Emperor Palpatine was preparing against. He was to be creating weapons like the Death Star and the Sun Crusher because they were not reliant on the Force, which the Yuzong Bong were immune to. And by wielding these super weapons, he hoped to defend the galaxy from the Yuzong Bong, even though it was also because, you know, he wanted to control everyone and was a complete maniac. But still, also, Dane, did you forget what you said? Wait, did I forget what I said? Also, you were saying by the sequel trilogy, probably one of the only scenes you absolutely loved was the throne fight scene. No! Do not say that! Do not say that, Tyranthus! Chat, for anyone who knows anything about fight choreography, the heckin' fight scene on the throne of the, for Snoke is one of the worst battle scenes in all of cinema. That was terrible. Like, you have some of these villains just waiting turns to fight the enemy. You have half these guys doing nonsensical moves that they don't have to do. Do you realize that Kylo and Rey should have been dead within seconds? That fight was so, that entire movie, we've triggered Dandy, chat, you've triggered Dandy. You've triggered me. The Last Jedi is an affront to cinema. It's not even about whether or not Star Wars stuff in it is good. No, it's just a bad movie. None of it makes sense. It's a slow-moving chase movie. And you know what? I'm just gonna say it. The First Order has an entire fleet chasing the Resistance. And you know what? The Resistance can't jump to light speed because they don't have enough fuel and they can't go away while they're being tracked. But for some reason, the First Order, who has the fuel, doesn't hyper jump just a bit ahead of the Resistance and then turn around and pincer them. Not only that, when they come upon the Resistance's base at the start of the movie, they have the choice of blasting the Resistance's fleet with their weapon and destroying their flotilla, or shooting the immobile ground base, the ground base that is going nowhere, or the flotilla that can escape at any moment. No. There is so much stupidity that goes into that movie's writing of, oh yeah, no. People just have to be stupid for this plot to work. Also, Ahsoka versus Maul, that one acolyte fight where Jedi dies were the best fight scenes in a long ass time for Star Wars. Can we also just say that for some reason, why are the fights so slow? Like, if you think about chat, in The Phantom Menace, the actor for Darth Maul was so fast, they had to tell him to slow down so they could film it. And then we get everything in The Last Jedi and the other movies, and I think I'm crashing out a lot. Is it worse than the ancient knife that's a Can we just burn the entire sequel trilogy? The Force Awakens was itself a sin. The Force Awakens is basically just a rehash of A New Hope, but I will at least have given it credit that it did itself competently. Although Rey was a Mary Sue, there was still a chance for explanation and redemption. Also, listen, the battle theme from Phantom Menace goes hard. It does! The Phantom Menace! Listen, chat, the prequel movies have really bad writing, let's be fair. The Phantom Menace has a lot of boring trade, minutia, and politics inside of it. But at the same time, the prequel movies gave us CGI that never before allowed us to go to different planets. We never got to see things like Naboo or Coruscant in the original trilogy because we did not have the special effects. The Darksaber's cool. The Darksaber has been in the Legends EU before, so it's actually dope. The Legends EU already had the Darksaber. That's nothing new. It's actually a really cool weapon. I actually really hoped it would have made it into the main continuity. I do believe Boba Fett had it at one point too, because Boba Fett in the Legends EU eventually became the Mandalore. And I will say that I'm torn on how they have handled Mandalorian culture, mostly because I grew up with like the Republic Commando books, and those did an excellent job at Mandalorian culture. They even have like the entire Mandalorian alphabet at the end of the books. Also, do you know why it was created, Mama? Oh gosh, I can't remember. Darksaber. Because did you know the Proto-Sabers used to have like giant backpacks on the Jedi and Sith's back? That's right, the Proto-Saber required a giant ass battery that had a tube connected to the saber hilt just to power the Proto-Sabers. Also, Cal Skirta. Yes, Cal Skirta! Exactly! I love that storyline. I also think that, I don't know what's cooler, Omega or Delta. Omega Squad and Delta Squad both have their things. I like the Republic Commando video game. I was looking forward to the Imperial Commando. Also, the conversation between Luke and Yoda in The Last Jedi is the only good part of that movie. You like that Yoda stressed the importance of passing on your failings as well as your victories? Exactly! Listen, guys, I can tell you about all the things I've done right as a VTuber, or I can tell you all the things I've fucked up so you don't fuck up the same way I do. Also, it's like Ghostbusters. Yes. Ironically, yes. Also, Darksaber was created by the first Mandalorian Jedi. Ah, gotcha. What have you walked into? Bun with Fun, it's good to see you. Mods, can we get a shout out for Bun with Fun? They are an incredible bunny VTuber. They were also part of the panel yesterday that I was on with Wild Spice. How's it going, Bun with Fun? How's your Monday? I hope it's been a fun day. After all, if you can have a fun day on your Monday, the rest of your week is sure to be wonderful, hon. What you been up to, Bun? We're talking Star Wars here. It's one of my hyperfixations. Also, I should really read the message Gumpy sent me. Gumpy sent me a message saying, Danny the Forgetful Donkey, You know what? I'm gonna say forgetful. It's more fun being forgetful. Also, the first and only IRC. Also, Sev keeps you up at night. Sev was the coolest. Like, listen, I love the Delta Squad members. Boss is kind of dope, but he's kind of the straight man to the group. Scorch is hilarious. Scorch is fun. Fixer is okay. He's the nerdy tech guy. He's basically your Donatello. Scorch is your Michelangelo. Sev is your Raphael. Basically, I think the Delta Squad of Republic Commando is basically the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Also, you can go lay down after you finish your bread. You're feeling doky again. Have a good night, cat. Get yourself some good rest. Engineer, thank you for collecting your evidence, hon. How's your day been? Also, oh, have I been talking too hard about Star Wars? Have I hyperfixated too hard? Chat, do you guys want to talk about other stuff? Or you guys want me to still go off about how much I hate the sequels and things? We never know what happened to him. No, we were supposed to find out. Listen, Tramp, we are actually supposed to find out in Imperial Commando, the sequel series, but they didn't greenlit it. They actually thought it wasn't worth greenlighting it. For some reason, LucasArts did not greenlight Imperial Commando. I'm wondering if it had anything to do with the Disney buyout back in the day. Perhaps it was because of that they canceled the game. Just like they canceled 1313. I wanted 1313. That was gonna be such a dope ass game, but then we get like Star Wars Outlaws instead, and I'm very sad. Also, which Star Wars girl does Danny think is objectively the cutest? Wait, are we talking like cutest, or like, are we talking like the sexiest? Because if we're talking sexiest, that's gotta be either Mara Jade Skywalker or Dala, Admiral Dala. If we're talking about who I like, as like the cutest and also the most interesting, that's gonna be, oh, but there's also the Handmaiden from KOTOR. No, the Handmaiden's master in KOTOR is also really cool. I like Ichani, chat. The Ichanis are kind of dope. The Ichani are a species in Star Wars that are humanoids with white hair and sort of like, they aren't blind, but their eyes look blind. They have like light blue or light white eyes that have like a faded texture. It's really cool, but they are sort of like empaths and they can detect emotions in the heat of combat. So Ichani actually duel as an emotional outlet so they can try and communicate with one another better. It means that they're really cool martial artists and they also use lots of melee weapons. Also, day was good. Star Wars topic is good. And you have a bunch of the OG Star Wars novels. Nice, but with fun. Can you help me figure out what was Luke's first girlfriend's name? It wasn't the girl he met at the no, it wasn't the girl he met at Truce of Bakura. There wasn't a girl at Truce of Bakura. He met a girl, not Children of the Force. Oh, Crystal of Twilight was when the girl ran away from him. Luke was looking for her, and then on the Crystal of Twilight, he thought he found her, but she actually got away. Oh, I can't remember. How's it going, Chaotic? Good to see you. But yeah, no. If we're talking who I think is the sexiest Star Wars character, it's either Mara Jade Skywalker or it's the Ichani Jedi Master from KOTOR 2. If we're talking like Daddy's like fixation, it's Lusa from the Children of the Force. She's a friend of Jaina Skywalker. Sorry, Jaina Solo. I've almost mixed up the families. But yeah, Jaina Solo has a friend named Lusa. She's a Chironian. That's right, chat. Star Wars has centaurs. Star Wars has centaurs. Unfortunately, though, I do believe Lusa dies in the Yuzan Vong series because before the Jedi Order joins the war, Kip Durin actually attacks the Yuzan Vong alongside the Galactic Alliance, and the Yuzan Vong recognize the threat the Jedi pose because of Kip Durin and decide to wipe out all the Jedi in covert ops. And Lusa is one of the Jedi that are killed in the initial strike before the Jedi Order is even aware of the threat. So Lusa's on her homeworld of Chiron and gets ripped apart by Yuzan Vong beasts, and Jaina has a breakdown when she finds out. Also, I know I told you about them. Yeah, exactly. Also, that's right, Callista! It was Callista! Thank you so much, Trip! Thank you for the reminder! I forget where Luke met her, though. Darn it, I'm trying to remember so hard. Chat, hold on, I'll get a picture of Lusa from Star Wars. Lusa Chironian. There we go. That's not the picture. Oh! Star Wars. Also, pretty sure you have a picture of a switcher of a Mind's Eye! Hell yeah! Also, do you remember what was it called? The Black Wing? The Black Wing Plague was when a bunch of stormtroopers got infected with a zombie virus, and it's all about the characters getting stranded on the Star Destroyer with the rest of the crew trying to escape. I actually thought that's cool. There we go. Oh yeah, that was what happened to Lusa. I forgot. Chat, I'm gonna show you a picture of what happened to Lusa from Star Wars, and you're gonna be sad because I'm sad. I like my centaurs, chat. We love centaurs here. After all, you're here watching me. But still, I'm gonna slide over here so you can see the picture. Also, you don't remember that one, but you do have the Galaxy of Fear novels. Really? Okay. Also, Button of Fun, what do you think of the new Dr. Aphra comics? Also, are you winning, boss?
Oh my, how's it going, Jade? Hope you're doing okay. After all, it's awesome having a lovely lady like you around.
Also, Kono told me to bully you every time I see you, so if you ever get upset that I'm bullying you, blame Kono. Where is my image thing here, chat? Chat, I lose track of my sources because I have way too many sources on my OBS. There we go. Okay, chat. Yeah, this is what happened to Lusa. Yeah, at the start of the Yuzan Vong War, the Yuzan Vong were like, Kip Durin and the Jedi Knights are actually very dangerous against us, even though we're Force immune. Wipe out the Jedi. Take them out by surprise. So she was ripped apart by a lot of Vong beasts. It was not very pleasant. But seriously, also, you never gained something about having your attention, dear? Yeah, listen, I'm really good at giving chat my attention. Ooh, I've been talking a lot today. I feel like I'm full of energy. Also, kicks the door off the hinges. Your Christmas gift came! That cat's kind of late though, Gojira. What'd you get for Christmas? Also, you must admit, after the new Disney content, you've not really engaged much with the Mando. Ooh, Button of Fun. Listen, I have a question for chat. Chat, 1's in chat if you like Indiana Jones. 2's in chat as well if you like Yuri. 3's in chat if you like smuggler characters that try to screw over every character they meet, from Luke Skywalker to Grand Moff Tarkin, to Darth Vader, to Emperor Palpatine himself, to a murderous cannibal Wookiee bounty hunter, and murderous assassin droids. If you like all those things, press 1, 2, 3 and post it in the chat, because that means you should really go read Dr. Aphra. I may not like a lot of Disney content, but I will say the Dr. Aphra content is so good. Also, speaking of Star Wars, there's also a new Star Wars animated series coming. Yes, the new Maul series. It's so good. It's so good. 4. What's 4? Also, your Christmas gift was the Transformers Missing Link Nemesis Prime, which is a Generation 1 figure of modern articulation and accessories. Oh, that's kind of cool. I have not much information on Transformers. Actually, Gojira, sometime, if you really want to talk Transformers, you should talk to the mod Tori. Tori mod is best mod because she truly loves Transformers. I know it's a big thing for her. You should message her about it sometime on the in the server. Don't DM her directly, but on the server. Also, you did read the Vader comics of the all I see are dead men after all the memes. That was peak. No. But of fun. Did anyone here ever read the comics where Darth Vader was given Mustafar as his own personal dark side nexus by Emperor Palpatine? And Darth Vader wanted to use that nexus to bring Padme back to life. And in order to do so, he actually resurrected a long dead Sith Lord from an artifact that was his helmet in order to have him construct the nexus out of a tower that would manipulate all the energy on Mustafar and condense it in order for Vader to use it to bring back Padme. However, Sith's got a Sith. The Sith that Vader brought back ended up using the Nexus for himself to try and bring himself back to life, and then him and Vader had a duel, and Vader had to kill him. Basically, not himself a zero growth, but he got a cool ass tower out of it. Also, you still can't believe they made a Maul series and it's the highest rated piece of Star Wars media. You never thought we'd get a Sith protagonist. Honestly though, it's not the first time Maul has been a protagonist. There's actually a novel for Darth Maul where he actually has to assassinate a leak for the CIS on Coruscant before the Battle of Naboo. And he actually has to go up against a Jedi that has kind of lost his way. He's kind of been like weak to the Force ever since his apprentice died. And so this sort of out of sorts Jedi Knight has to team up with this apprentice and rescue her from Darth Maul as she's getting deeper and deeper into this conspiracy, trying to figure out what this spy was trying to keep secret. And in the end of the story, this Jedi Knight does rekindle his connection to the Force and allows the apprentice to escape, only to duel Darth Maul to the death. However, that apprentice was captured and thus prevented the secret from getting out before the Battle of Naboo. Also, the novel was Darth Maul's Shadowhunter. Yes, exactly! Also, you're not a movie watcher? That's fair. If you guys ever want to just like ping Dandy for like information, I'm like a whole encyclopedia. Although I will say, I am probably over talking Star Wars. Remember, chat, I am an ADHD queen. If you have other topics, I can keep up with them. They just won't let them all die. I do think that's a problem with media in general. As soon as something becomes popular, they refuse to let it die, even if it would let the story itself and the entire series grow without them. I think that The Mandalorian should have just had Grogu for seasons 1 and 2 and then left the child behind. I think the continued insistence on Grogu is what made Mandalorian season 3 a lot less of a great series. I also do think that Maul, while an interesting character, should have stayed dead after episode 1. Although I will say, there is always interesting things, like bringing back a clone of Darth Maul as a challenge for Darth Vader. I do believe the Emperor did that once, having Vader challenge a clone of Darth Maul in order to see who was the superior apprentice, because the Emperor wasn't sure that Darth Vader, after becoming a cyborg, was as powerful as he could have been, and wasn't sure if he was as strong as Darth Maul once was. Also, he did die in Rebels vs. the Empire, right? I don't remember. Also, another topic, Silk Song. We'll get to that eventually. I'm having fun yapping. Let's not ruin the fun. They did let him die in Rebels, you think? I do believe there's a time skip, though. Elizabeth, there is a time skip at the end of Rebels for that, though. That's why we have the current Maul series, because the current Maul series takes place in between the end of that Rebels scene with Obi-Wan Kenobi and the rest of the main Civil War timeline. Also, some characters become full breakout characters. Yeah, that is true, that is true, that is true. Like, Gojo has taken on a life of his own in whole JJK. Although, I do believe that the author has Yuji Itadori suffering tremendously because in the new JJK series, he's like 70 years old, still in his prime, is the strongest character in the world. And even if he dies, he's left his will, stating to turn him into fingers like Sukuna. Basically, they're gonna make Yuji into a cursed object, but instead of evil like Sukuna, he's gonna be like, in case of emergency, swallow finger. Also, bro, Mandalorian season had Homeboy unite the scattered tribes and reclaim their homeworld. It's high-speed fantasy stuff. I do think it's really cool. I do like that part of it. I just think Grogu needs to stay out of it now. Also, what's just an example of a breakout character? Gilgamesh in the Final Fantasy series. I have not experienced Gilgamesh too much in the Final Fantasy series because I've only played Final Fantasy 6 and 14. And I don't remember Gilgamesh being in 6. But he has been really fun in the Hildebrand storylines in 14. I'll have to see what other ones he gets to because I will be playing Final Fantasy 7 on Fridays after we get through Resident Evil 4, which should be this week. I think this is the last week we'll be using Resident Evil for gameplay. Also, you said Gilgamesh. I thought you were gonna say the Fate franchise, like Fate Stay Night, Fate Unlimited Blade Works, Fate Grand Order. Gilgamesh appears a lot there, but let's be fair. I do think they actually use Gilgamesh to a good degree, and I do think that the way that the Fate franchise works enables it to lean into that more than other franchises, because characters are allowed to die because they are servants, whereas like in Star Wars, if a character's dead, they're dead. Also, you would recommend playing Final Fantasy V to understand Gilgamesh better? That is fair. Chat, besides Final Fantasy VII Remake, what other Final Fantasy should I give a try on Fridays? Because that may become our regular thing. Final Fantasy Friday, Metroidvania Monday, Pokemon Mondays. Thursdays are currently Mouse PI for hire. Saturdays are spooky games like Poppy Playtime, and Sundays are MMO night. Also, I wonder if I should turn any of my nights into yappings. Because normally, I just give you guys like hour-long, hour, 2 hour, 3 hour yapping sessions before we play games on every stream. But then I always think to myself, do you guys just want full-blown yapping streams? Would you prefer that instead of me yapping before every game? Or do you like this combination of let's have fun talks, relax, chill back, and then when we get to the gameplay, we have a nice little, fallback? Have you played Shadows of Doubt? Shadows of Doubt, Shadows of Doubt, Shadows of Doubt. Isn't that a Star Wars game? Wait, is that no, that's Shadows of the Empire. Shadows of Doubt. What is Shadows of Doubt? Let me know. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm thinking of a lot of games. The Happening, yes. Honestly, oh god, now you guys are getting me on the topic of The Happening. I hate The Happening. The plants! The plants are infecting everyone with suicidal disease! Okay, plants are everywhere, so we're all dead. Legitimately. Also, you like a mix of both. Just a fun casual talking session in addition to gameplay. That's fair. Plus I yap during gameplay anyway. I'll talk about the game, I'll talk about what we're doing, I'll crack jokes, and I'll talk with you guys, but I'll also still yap. Also, it's a noir detective game where it makes murder mysteries and other mysteries you get hired to solve randomly. Oh, I have heard of it. I do believe I own it. I just have never played it. Mostly because I never quite understand what exactly would be best for the stream. Also, generates a city of people to go through and figure out using your brains and clues to figure out what is done. Fair. I do also play of Evil. I've been told is a good game. I also want to try some of those like eldritch horror games that are kind of detective noir stuff. I believe there was a new Cthulhu game. Was there not a new Cthulhu game? Also, you think Abeloth is beautiful? Are you talking about the monster from D&D though, out of curiosity? Or are you talking about the Star Wars character? Because yes, Abeloth in Star Wars has been beautiful several times, whether by a vessel or her original form. But if we're talking about D&D, isn't that like a tentacle fish monster that eats mind flayers? Or they hate mind flayers because they have mind flayers to kill the Abeloths. Star Wars, fair enough, Stackinator. I can agree with that. You should look up Admiral Dala too. Chat, if you want some Star Wars hyperfixations for yourself, go look up Admiral Dala, go look up Mara Jade Skywalker. I'm pretty sure that you guys might find yourself some new favorite characters. Also, you've cured the Ouroboros, curse you of getting Easter egg weapons and games. However, the very distracting Easter egg happens during key moments where you need to focus. No, I'm fine with that. I have ADHD, I'm very easily distracted anyway. More horse squats. Okay, Kiro, understood. I'll work out more. I gotta stay a muscle mommy after all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Much better, much better. Now, where was I? Oh, that's right. I was gonna snooze these ads. I should probably do that. Ads are no good. Chat, question. At what point should I as a streamer consider doing pre-rolls over 3-minute block ads? Like 3-minute ads means that we have an hour free of any pre-rolls and other advertisements during the stream. But if I do pre-rolls, would that be better for a larger I'm not sure. Pre-rolls means you get hit with ads when you join, but if you don't refresh the stream, then you're not hit with ads again later, right? Or do they just go randomly? I'm not sure. Pre-rolls with the devil. Okay, never pre-rolls, gotcha. Also, Mungo. I Mungo, you Mungo. Chat, what the hell is a Mungo Burrows? Please no pre-roll. Okay, never pre-roll, gotcha. Never pre-roll. I don't know. I'm still a newbie streamer, chat. I've only been at this 2 years and 3 months, and no one's taught me a thing. I'm mostly flying by the seat of my pants, which I don't wear because I'm a horse. Here, I'll show you. I don't wear pants. Chat, I don't wear pants. If you see art of me wearing pants, it's not canon. Actually, guys, might I just say, would you like some spoilers, chat? Chat, would you like some spoilers? Might I say that you guys are gonna eat well through the month of May, as well as June, July, and August, because I have been workhorsing my butt off. Guys, allow me to give you some spoilers. Not only do we have the Saints, Sinners, and Stolen Ambrosia coming up in the month of May, we also have another Case Files of Amazing Creators. We also have VTubers in Veritas. So allow me to go ahead and give the spoilers. Chat, I am looking forward so much to this event because you have no idea. The cast and crew for this mystery is truly divine. And not just that, before this, because this will be May 16th, on May 9th, we actually have, if I can find it, am I really bad at finding it? No, I am. We have VTubers in Veritas, the lovely Pathfinder campaign, with these lovely VTubers going up against a cacophony of cameo celebrity VTuber cameos who will be playing our cadre of villains. And not just all of this, you'll be getting not one, but 2 table talk streams like the one me and Hara did with Kumi the Harpy back in March. You'll be getting 2 of those in June. One will be going over horse monsters. So you'll be seeing other horse VTubers besides myself, along with another table talk
for Kraken.
You'll also be getting another case files in the month of June, along with something I've been working on. Obtain you! Gender change potion. I mean, I guess there's a lot of people that would actually be used for that. Chat, I guess we should introduce this person to anyone that we know is trans. They probably really appreciate it. I guess we've obtained a potion, chat. I guess we're gonna have to stockpile this. But yes, what was I saying? Oh, that's right. I was going to say, the month of June, you're also getting another surprise. Wait, what? I don't do guy voices well, though. You can't put me on the spot. Wait, can I do it? Hold on. I think I can do an impersonation of Dr. Claw. How's everyone today? I'm doing great, Pizza. Thank you for asking. I'm doing just fine and dandy. Also, Porky, you want some uppies? It's time for your uppies. Yay! Also, Tramp, which day is your birthday? Also, where's I going? Oh, that's right. Yes, the month of June, chat. I'm making sure to do something special for you. Chat, I have been recording some content off stream for you. That's right. You're gonna get daily shorts as well as edited videos on the YouTube. So even while I'm gone during surgical recovery for my heart surgery, you're gonna get a lot of dandy content along with a few choice yapping streams like the Table Talks. Oh, the 9th of May. Heck yeah, the start of VTubers in Veritas. Nice! Also, chat, we're gonna get an amazing overlay. We're getting more music. Chat, every character in VTubers in Veritas will have their own custom theme music. The stream will have its own custom overlay. We have so much happening starting in May. I'm just so excited, chat. We got mysteries, we got special events, we got cameos. Also, sounds fine and dandy. Also, you just woke up in heart surgery. Is everything okay? It's a condition I've been having a lot. I've had this condition a long time. It's nothing new. I'll be fine. If it was truly dire, I would have fought to have it sooner. It was supposed to be last August, but they apparently double booked the OR. Funny story. I was literally on the gurney, like waiting for the IV drip for the painkillers. And then they're like, we're gonna have to reschedule your surgery. The OR is already filled. Apparently we double booked the OR. And so my surgery last August got moved to this May, and it's fine. I basically have cardiac hypertrophy and a few other issues with my heart, and they're gonna go in there and they're gonna treat it. It's on May 26th, so I'll be gone for just a couple weeks. But I'm gonna make sure you guys have a lot of edited, recorded content for while I'm gone. And I'm also still gonna do yapping streams from my bed because I won't have to do much. I can stay in bed for while I'm recovering. Yeah, it's gonna be just fine. That's why there's gonna be more table talks, more case files, and a few other yapping streams. Oh, chat! I also got 2 other things to tell you. I will be visiting, no! Ad hell! Damn, that sucks. We got hit by ad hell. I guess the totally turbo chatters and the super sub chatters do not have to worry about the ad hell they're experiencing right now. That's a shame. Should I get some tea? Should I just take a pause, chat, and get some more tea? Damn, I really hate ad hell. It's not just you guys getting ads, it means I lose my friends. Hey, GC Goldman, thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it, hon. Aw, thank you, Gold. You know what, guys, I'm gonna be right back. I'm just gonna go grab some tea. It'll be less than 30 seconds. Yeah, it's tea time, it's tea time. Here, I'll put it on the BRB screen. It's only gonna be for like 30 seconds though. much better. I'm so sorry about that. Now, where was I? Oh, that's right. I was gonna tell you guys some special stuff. No others today? No, I don't do collabs every day, but I actually do collab quite often. Yield, can you see me? Yield, can you hear me? Can you hear? Can you hear? Can you hear? Can you hear? Also, alrighty, Dundee, we have 2:30 a.m. already. Oh, I'm so sorry. Get some rest, Chaotic. It's nice to see you when you come by. You're heckin' awesome. You're my favorite Sneaky Fox. Hey, you can hear me. Congratulations. Okay, for those of you who are not in ad hell, you heard once? Oh, you heard once. Once upon a time, yeah. Welcome back from ad hell, everyone. Okay. Yield, can you hear me? To answer your question, I do collabs quite often. This Saturday, I'll be doing a Super Battle Golf collab with a group of friends with Harare Soul, Hestia Olympia. I will also be doing collabs on Sunday with my friends Isla Ann, Kohaku in the Closet, and Wild Spice, who you saw yesterday. I also will be doing collabs the weekend after with the lovely Duke and Maverick, Walker Sunrise, and Rai the Nekomata. I am a VTuber who has a lot of friends, and I want to collab with them all, and they want to collab with me. Chat, as a sort of low, like a little humble boasting, I apparently know over 500 VTubers of varying sizes. You know what, guys? You know what? Here, I'm gonna put this back on the screen. We're gonna talk about this again. Hold on. Let me just go over who we have in the Saint Sinners and the Stolen Ambrosia. This is gonna be a full-on display of spoilers, chat. Hold on. Because these are the big events I work my ass off for. I love doing them. So you know what? Chat, I'm gonna go over who's gonna be in this event. Are you guys ready? So, in Saint Sinners and the Stolen Ambrosia, we're gonna have Demon Benny, D the Sphinx. We're gonna have Mrs. Suck. We're gonna have Angel Steps. We're gonna have Lord Josiah. We're gonna have Deus Area. We're gonna have Kono Tomo. We're going to have Wild Spice, the Truery, Horror Soul. We're gonna have Trico. We're gonna have so many wonderful people. And that's just for this one. We also have our summer event, Wishes in the Water, which does not have a poster yet because it's not quite time for it. Wishes in the Water, which doesn't have a poster, does have a cast. We're talking Dranigan, the seal. We're talking Capable Mabel, the sea otter. We're talking Ramea, the water dragon. We're talking Orkasuki, the killer whale. We're talking maybe Mukia. We're seeing if we can have the schedule work. And so much more, like the lovely Penlock Holmes and Cord VT. And not just that, we also have in August, Jamboree in the Jungle, which is going to be full of dino and prehistoric VTubers, from Raptor Nuggy to Pocket Paris to Smilodonna to Sunny Flower. We have lots of VTubers I hang out with. Mini Sea Creatures, my kind of lineup. Yeah, that's right, Dragon. Good to see ya, hon. Hope your Monday's been plenty of fun. Guys, my mysteries are how I connect with friends. I like to meet new people. I like to put together grand mysteries. I write everything myself. I make the mysteries hand by hand. I write them factoring in everyone's lore and personality as VTubers. The culprit has to carry out the crime based on their motivations they would have based on their lore and the current scenario. I make NPCs that fit the vibe and have them all in different locations carrying out different actions at different times. I have to account for all that along with all the clues and what information they give so that chat can be able to, alongside these VTubers, put together the actual crime and solve the culprit. It's actually a lot of fun to do, and I do all of it. I organize, I collect the VTubers, I commission art both as the background of the stream as well as the music that you get to hear. And it's so fun! The only thing I do hate though is how long it takes to arrange so many VTubers. You give off Agatha Christie vibes and you love it? That's because I am an author. I'm actually writing my own lore. If you guys want, on my Discord, there is a link to the archives of us, along with an entire channel dedicated to where I post my lore. Chapter 2 will be coming out at the end of the month. At the end of every month will be a chapter of my lore. And I'm writing it as a series of mysteries. Also, how's it going, Duke? Pleasure to see you. I was just telling Chad about how you, me, Walker, and Rye are going to have some fun in the far, far west on May 2nd. How's it going, Duke? Pleasure to see you, dear. It's truly an honor to have you here. Chat, Duke and Maverick is an awesome cowboy VTuber who also doubles as one of those rare male horse VTubers. He's even got a bigger gun than I do. I got a 6-shooter, the guy has a freaking rifle. You're just relaxing, that's fair. I'm still excited for Far Far West. Chat, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go look up Far Far West on Steam. How's it going, King Panzer? How's our well, I guess that you're not technically our favorite tank. You were on the wrong side of history, but you were still a kind of cool tank. How's it going, hon? Also, dude's a proper cowboy or horse boy. Exactly! Also, I do believe he can also be a wolf boy or cat boy. Duke has many animal traits. He can't pick a side. Also, you're a cowboy with a horse. You also have horse ears, do not lie. Also, you're doing good. Nice. I hope you're doing marvelous. MV9, you didn't miss the stream this time. That's right. Welcome, welcome. You made it just in time for all the rhymes. After all, I can't lie. If I did, I'd surely cry. And if I had to stop, you know I'd die. So how do you feel? Do you mind? After all, I hope you're doing fine. Also, your wolf ears and tail are based on your lore and a lone wolf. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like how your lore always works out for you, Duke. Also, you did have something happen to you, but you can't talk about it because you'd be self-promoting. No, that's fine. If you need to, you can do, we have a self-promo channel on the Discord. We have a self-promo channel on the Discord. Feel free to post up there if you want to, hon. I like to talk about people's exciting things. Like my friend D, chat. I also promote other VTubers. That's why I do all my programs. You see, chat, would you like a confession? Chat, would you like a confession? Okay, chat, confession. I have a Twitter just so I can follow cool VTubers, so I can collect them and throw them in my mysteries. I follow VTubers on Twitter and on Twitch, just so I can find more VTubers to include in the case files of amazing creators, VTuber appreciation, and the table talk streams. It's all a ruse. I just want you guys to see other cool VTubers. I'm just collecting them. I'm using the case files to highlight creators that might be underappreciated or who deserve to be seen because they aren't being seen. I do table talk to have fun, wacky content with new people. I do the mysteries to connect larger to smaller VTubers. I bring VTubers together that might not have ever had a reason to know each other before. I like to be that bridge that brings people together. I want to spread positivity. There's too much drama in the VTuber scene. There's always some new some new scandal or some new toxicity or some new screw over by a company. And you know what? I'm tired of hearing it. That's why I just want to make all these positive events. I want to have people be like, oh gosh, did you hear about the thing with the company? No, I was too busy looking up this really cool mystery coming out with all these cool VTubers collabing together. One of my Oshis is in it. It looks like they're doing a fun thing. Oh, my Oshi's in it. See, that's what I want to do. I want to create these fun things that people can look forward to that buries any of the drama going on. So you guys have a nice constant place to rest, relax, and sit back. Danny collecting VTuber one. Exactly! Chat, what is a VTuber if not a form of Digimon? What is a VTuber if not a form of Digimon? Correct me if I'm wrong. Because think about it this way. I'm basically a digital creature on the internet. What, I forgot? I mean, I forget a lot of things, but what I forget this time specifically, Gumpy? Listen, I don't forget. I just temporarily misplaced what I'm supposed to remember. Danny's awesome. Thank you so much, Cat Marine. You know, I didn't know that cats could be Marines. I knew that cats could be doctors, though, because they do cat scans. Also, you mean a lot of Digimon do have boobs. Okay, chat, can we just, acknowledge the through line here? Don't, a lot of cat Digimon become, angel and demon women? That seems like it's on purpose. That feels like it's on purpose. Also, chat, you can be honest here. How many of you thought Renamon was hot? Gear Graphic! How's it going, dude? Pleasure to see ya! Cat propaganda. Chat, my cat's a failure. My cat was... Chat, can I return my cat? It's faulty. Cheeto doesn't turn into a hot girl. He doesn't digivolve. Chat, my cat Cheeto doesn't digivolve. What's still happening? I'm not sure. I have ADHD. I'm very easily triggered into different conversation topics, but I'm really good at juggling them. I'm very high energy. You see, yesterday's stream was me holding back for my collab partners. I calm myself down for my friends like Kono and Wild Spice when I'm doing interviews, because that's more of a professional setting where I have to set the tone and the pace for my whole collab. Whereas now, I can be as high energy as I need to be to entertain you guys as well as keep up with any of your shenanigans. Also, Danny the Forgetful Donkey. I'm not a donkey, so you're wrong. Also, you're refreshing the stream because Jank. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Caprice. You said 3 words. No worries. At least it wasn't bad. I mean, you could be like Envy. Your 3 words could have been that Renamon is hot, which is true, objectively, but like still. Didn't Renamon also turn into like a really hot Shrine Maiden later on? Also, that's not true. You pretty much digivolved Cheeto into a chunky lad. It's not my fault. Cheeto developed a love of pepperoni all on his own. Also, yep, Black Gatomon can become Lady Devimon for one, or Gatomon can become Angelomon. I knew it, there is an agenda! Also, Dender's a hyper horse. No, I'm a little silly filly, but that's true. I am a hyper Hans. Chat, I am your MILF. The mare you love to follow. So of course, I know you love the horse. And you know it's true because it came straight from the source, right from the horse's mouth. That being me, someone who's awesome as can be. After all, that's why you're here to see this lovely stream on this marvelous Monday evening. Ah yes, nothing can beat my rhyming schemes. Chat, I am great at wordplay. I have never lost a game of Wordle. Not once. Let's count that one time that I lost to a Squirtle. I'm not a donkey! And thank you for the Cheek Rubbies gear. She's not a donkey, she just has a donk in the tonk. Also, you sure you're not a MILF of an age? What's a MILF of an age? Wait, hold on, what's a MILF of an age? Horse, wait, what's a MILF of an age? Mare you love to follow. No, mine sounds right. Danny be like, what? Hold on, answer, clearly Uma? No, but I do have an Uma design. Chat, I do have Uma art. Hold on, guys. You guys can let me know. What do you think is better? The Centaur Dandy or the Uma Dandy? I'll let you pick. There we go. Chat. Uma Dandy or Centaur Dandy? What do you pick? Hilf. Why is everyone saying Hilf? What does Hilf mean? Horrible murderer you'd like to find. Isn't that D? Isn't D like a world-ending monstrosity? Mare I love to follow horse? Yeah, because a mare is a female horse. Listen, chat, for those of you who don't know, stallions are male horses, mares are female horses, colts are baby male horses, fillies are baby female horses, and geldings are male horses that got horribly burned. Also centaur, that's right! You guys love the horse butt, right? What horse butt? What horse butt? That's why you guys got a whole emote for it. Wait, I forgot to make the Discord thread for you guys to suggest emotes. Chat, you guys wanted special emotes, right? You guys wanted the Booba emote. You guys wanted the Steppies emote. You guys wanted the me kicking away pineapple pizza emote. We do need more emotes. I also need some summer emotes. Yeah, we're gonna have to post that. I'll post that tomorrow, chat. Chat, tomorrow at noon, you'll be given a post of for a thread that you guys can respond to and give me suggestions for new emotes, because I'll order new emotes for the summer. Oh, Uma Dandy. Yeah, there's a Uma Dandy design. I have wondered about getting a model update for it, but I think this is mostly done because Uma was really big at the time, and I was like wondering, well, I'm a centaur, and most horse tubers are actually Uma based, so I wonder what I would look like as an Uma. Also, mares specifically are female horses at 5 or older years. Chat, so what you were saying is, Neko Bash, thank you for the follow! Welcome to the herd! Congratulations, Neko Bash, on becoming a horse! That's right, it's no longer Neko Bash, you are now Uma Bash! Also, Uma Dandy is Detective Dandy. Oh, yeah, I have different outfits, chat. Chat, remember, I have a lot of outfits. We have the classic Detective Dandy look. See? The classic detective. We have the sheriff look, where I am very much equipped to handle any case. And then we have the Mom Dandy, which is also pretty much Valentine's Dandy, where I can bake you guys all the cookies you need. And I can be super loving and sweet. Although I will say, besides the mysteries, besides all the special content, besides the recordings, might I remind you guys, I am going to be singing several covers this year for you. I've been doing singing lessons, so you're going to get some covers of various songs toward the end of the year. And this summer, when I get back from hiatus, you're getting Summer Dandy Model. That's right. You're getting brand new screens, brand new music, brand new emotes, and a brand new model just for summer. Also, you log into your computer and the first thing you see is a centaur tuber. Not complaining at all. Nice, Neko! Glad that you got such a wonderful surprise.
Thank you so much for enjoying it.
Also, let me know if you want anything you've designed converted for the FU, for the FU? For the fun. Oh, for the fun of it. You're also awesome. Chat, for those of you who don't know, Lorelei Lexicon is an awesome artist, a fantastic friend, a stellar sheep VTuber, a stellar sheep streamer, gotta keep that alliteration flowing, and an absolutely gorgeous gal and wonderful woman. So you should really give her a follow if you're looking to commission some amazing art. I can show you some examples. What's a Brazilian, hold on. Question for you. What does a Brazilian dandy entail? What does a Brazilian dandy entail, out of curiosity? Because do you mean like Brazilian Miko, or we just give me a tan and teal hair?
I know, I appreciate it so much, kitten.
Dandy with a tan. Oh, that'd be kind of interesting. Me with tan and pink hair. I mean, I'd be down for it. It'd be fun to see. Now, let me just double check. Where is that Dandy Noir picture? Is it here? No, it's not. It's in this one. Chat, this is some of the amazing art that Lori has drawn for us. Like, this is my favorite at the moment. Look at this. Also, what is the next karaoke stream? Okay, so those of you who are curious about the karaoke streams, I am practicing to memorize songs. Once I have correctly memorized 20 songs so that I don't have to have the actual lyrics playing when I sing, I will do the next karaoke stream for you guys. Also, if you played Death Stranding, I have not, but I would love to give it a try sometime. But Pragmata also has my interest, and Pragmata looks heckin' amazing. But yes, chat, if you're looking to commission a lovely artist, I do recommend Lorelei. She's awesome. She drew that. She drew me as, she gave me quite the flattering photo, as you can see. She also drew me as a Mecha Musume, which is supposed to be around here somewhere. Where's the Mecha Musume? Hold on, I'm looking. There we go, there's the Mecha Musume. She also drew us as a knight. Oh, that's not the right picture of the knight. This is the right picture of the knight. Like, Lori has drawn a lot of lovely dandy art. Dead Space Dandy when? Okay, so the thing is, chat, okay, hold on. Chat, there was once upon a time, I was contemplating a space dandy art. And I was thinking, maybe I do space dandy, but you guys voted. You voted for Sheriff Dandy over Space Dandy. So that's why I've been holding off of Dead Space, because I'm doing all the space horror games whenever we do a Space Dandy model. I do believe the Space Dandy art is from over here. Yeah, this is Space Dandy, chat. Chat, this is the Space Dandy. For those of you who forgot, this is what the Space Dandy art looked like. You're going to be Ian Sinclair? Who's Ian Sinclair? Also, the mech version reminds you of the spaceman from the Kojima Productions logo. That was kind of the inspiration. I actually have a figure of that. There was actually a buildable model, and I have that, the female version of it. There was a buildable model for it. He voiced Space Dandy. Oh, I see! Space Dandy was an okay show, but I was just a bigger fan of Cowboy Bebop and Outlaw Star. Outlaw Star is so good. Also, my God, it's Space Dandy. It's Space Dandy. It's not human feet. If you actually look, it's not human feet. It's human shoes, but it's not human feet. you'll see that there are hooves in those shoes. For some reason, they drew regular shoes around my hooves. Also, you never noticed the Yeet NASA logo. Listen, guys, I believe the Yeet NASA logo is way better than the regular Yeet NASA logo. That's worse. Fair enough, I guess. Also, Bellows! How's it going, Bellows, dear? Truly a pleasure to have you here. Chat, have you ever heard of someone who's the king of monkey business? That is Bellows Jams, although currently there's been a bit of a catastrophe. Bellows is missing, and now his poor Calico has to go find him. And now Bellows is a cat VTuber with a cool mecha as he goes exploring looking for his monkey puppet father. Isn't that right, Bellows? Did I do your Lord justice? Also, Outlaw Star, it's so nice the streamer belongs to your generation. Yep, I'm 1991. I'm 35 and in my prime. I'm your hag horse, the mare you love to follow, your lovely MILF. I am your mother mare who cares, who lays her feelings bare, because that's just who I am, and I'm glad that you enjoy it. Also, reverse mermaid situation, huh? Yeah, kind of is, I guess. Also, FYI, not sure if you realize it, the little robot they drew is from Nier Automata. I do realize that! I want to play Nier Automata so bad. You know what, guys? Mods! Lovely new mod, Skyrider. Could you please make a poll asking chat if I should play Final Fantasy VII Remake or Nier Automata on Fridays, starting after we finish Resident Evil 4? Also, the only animes you've seen is Death Note, Komi Can't Communicate, and Breaking Bad. Wait, Breaking Bad's not an anime? But Komi Can't Communicate is such a good anime. I love Komi Can't Communicate. I'm actually really wondering if they'll make Ruri Dragon an anime, because Ruri Dragon is actually a really good manga. Nier. You want to do Nier? Should we do Nier? I guess we can do Nier. That's fair. Also, wait a second. Is that a Magical Prince John 2? The physics of clothes wearing human shoes defies logic. That's why it's in space. Because I don't actually have to wear them. Also, sure, if you don't have any figurines of Walter White Sean, I also think it's hilarious that there's apparently anime waifu versions of all the horror movie characters. Chat, if you did not know that, go look it up. There is actually, I think it was maybe like Kobayashi or something. I don't remember what the company is, but there is an actual company that makes waifu anime figures of horror movie icons. We're talking waifu Jason Voorhees, waifu Freddy Krueger, waifu Michael Myers, waifu Chucky, waifu Leatherface. I'm not kidding. There's waifu Pinhead. Chat, go look it up. I can't show it on stream. That's too much. Listen, I have to let you discover this on your own. Also, how's it going, Magical Prince John? Also, sorry for you for a bit. You'll be back in about 10 to 15 minutes. That's fair. That's fair. Also, you've seen an anime version of Scorpion from Mortal Kombat? Kotobayuki. Oh, it's Kotobayuki. Wait, they've also made the Armored Core figurine for White Glint, I think. Also, I'm about to probably piss off a lot of Gundam fans. Chat, you know I love Gundam. You know I love Gundam. But my favorite mecha of all time is White Glint from Armored Core 4. That is my favorite mecha. Also, EXE32XJ, thank you for coming by to say hey. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the herd. Congratulations on becoming a horse. Actually, if you're an EXE, are you a computer file? Can you please make Centaurmon from Digimon a waifu? I feel very left out that Digimon does not have a horse waifu. I don't know why, I just do. Chat, we need more waifus! We need more horse waifus! We need more centaur in anime! We need I'm a spider, so what? But for centaur! Imagine an anime about a character that has to learn about being a quadruped. They have to grow up learning how to walk through well, not walk through walls, but walk through doorways, how to handle stairs, all sorts of things. Also, they also made the Shoujo Transformer figurines in the OLP ones. Wait, there's also my Shoujo Transformer. Oh, there is. I remember there's an Optimus Prime and a Megatron. I remember. Also, you're partly a woman, so sure you guess. I guess that's fair. That's fair. Also, straight into walls. No, not straight into walls. Also, Denny, please stop walking through walls. I'm not walking through walls. There's Centauria from Monster Musume. Okay, a few things, Coda. Monster Musume is how old at this point? And also, name another one. Also, isn't there an anime where the MC is a centaur? There's not. There's not one where it's an MC. There's no MC centaur character. There are centaur side characters, like in the Monster Girl Doctor, in Monster Musume. There's also another centaur girl in another anime, but I do not believe it is ever the MC. Nope. And it's also a minority still. Centaurs are, so chat, I will admit, I know why there's not a ton of centaur characters. We are very hard to animate. We're very hard to draw. You have to draw a horse. You have to draw a horse in motion. You have to animate a horse in programming for video games. It's hell. I understand why they don't do it. Although I will say games that have horses in them already, I don't get why they don't do centaurs in games where they already have horses, because they already had to program the horses, so just put a human torso on it then. Also, it's called Super Glue. No, it's called Centaur's Life. 1, Centaur's Life is also old. Also 2, Centaur's Life is not what you think it is. I keep having to give this answer. Also, there aren't any Digimon that's one of your people, but in Digital Tamers too, you're an item. I'm an item! You're kidding me. Also, so to correct you, Tramp, there is an issue with Centaur's Life. While there is a Centaur main character in a Centaur's Life, the series stops being a slice of life. Eventually, Centaur's Life becomes a alien body snatchers versus shadowy snake secret government from Antarctica. That's not a joke. There's a species of snake people that live in Antarctica that runs the secret world government, and they are fighting a war against alien body snatchers that will take over a person's body like The Thing from John Carpenter's The Thing. It basically replaces a person and kills them, and just uses their appearance for disguise purposes, and so they can spread and consume others. It's horrifying. It goes full space horror. I don't like it. Why does it ruin it? It goes, so I loved the slice of life of a Centaur's Life, but then it was getting really political, and then it was getting really weird with the space aliens, and I'm just like, what happened to my cute anime about if the world wasn't filled with humans and had different monster races? Also, you're even more intrigued. Why are you more intrigued? That ruined it for me personally. You blame Dandy? You always blame me though, Grey Armor. Actually, Chad, that's a lie. Grey Armor's one of the nicest people we know. Grey Armor's a sweetheart. He's such a nice guy. How's it going, Grey? Hope you're having a marvelous day. After all, you know what we say about horseplay. Slander? I do not believe in slander. I've never slandered anyone in my life. See, guys, I'm too nice. I'm an older sister. I have 3 little brothers. And if I brought them on the streams, they'd all say the same thing. I was just wonderful. Here's what I really wanted to write manga. Wait, what's that, Solano? I slander you all the time, telling people you're nice. Grey Armor, you are nice. You send me messages telling me to go to sleep, and you send me messages telling me that you hope I'm okay. You also have sometimes bought games. Guys, Grey Armor is actually a sweetheart. He's a total sweetheart. He's a fun guy. He's a fun chatter. Centaur's Life. Oh yeah, no, I would love like, chat, you know what? If there was any anime or manga you could rewrite just a little bit, which one would it be? Because for me, it would be a Centaur's Life. Sup, if Skelly, good to see you. You know, Mushroom? You could have fooled me. I thought you were one of the orcs from Warhammer. Chat, for those of you who don't know, the orcs from Warhammer are actually all fungus. So Gray is the man? He is the man. Actually, most of the chatters are the man. We have a really cool community chat. If you ever just want to vibe, we have like really awesome, like, I want to say awesome voice chats, but you guys always, like, you guys will clamor on in there as soon as I show up. Also, don't listen to her. She'll call you a jerk if you want. No, I will not. Also, you're just weirdo. You're being, no, listen, we're all weird. Listen, guys. Normal's overrated. Weird is the new normal. It's superior. It makes us all unique. Also,
oh my, thank you so much, Hops. I appreciate this, everybody.
Wanted, Dandelion Days for the crime of most uncouth slanders. Reward, 50k clues dead or alive. You wouldn't kill me! There's no way you'd kill me! There's no way! Just try it! Just try it! You might take me eventually, but the first 6 of you are gonna have no kneecaps! That's right! You just be careful! You stay where you are! Not a single one of you is getting 1 inch closer or 1 inch further! You're gonna be rooted in place the rest of the day! No one's taking me in! What? Did someone get the name of that license plate? I just, Have you played Red Dead Redemption 1 too? I have played Red Dead Redemption 1. I also played the Zombie Expansion DLC. I have not played Red Dead Redemption 2 to the fullest yet though. Also, King Panzer, thank you for the plushie. And Rainer, nice try. But I'm not stuck in the corner tonight. Moderators, let's give a shout out to Rainer. How's it going, hon? Hope your Monday's been full of fun. Have you ever played Silksong? Yes, quite often. No worries. I'll get to Silksong in just a bit. I'll make sure that after the next ad, hell will swap to Silksong. You do not have to remind me. I am not that forgetful. Also, why can't I shout out Rainer? Rainer, why can't I shout you out? There we go. Now I can. Bam! Wait, what? Bam! Also, you leveled up from weird to deranged a second ago. Oh, cool! How's the tech tree? Tell me about it. I didn't go deranged. When I grew up, when I leveled up, I went psychotic. Also, you're making some delicious beef ribs at the moment? Ooh, beef ribs, nice. I hope you enjoy them. Actually, how do you guys cook your food? When it comes to me, I like my burgers like medium rare. No, not medium rare. I like my burgers done medium well. That's why I like mine. Also, thank you, R. Last week you said you were gonna start Silksong right away this stream. No, I never. Why do you guys keep redeeming the workouts? Fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Also, joke's on you. I have the Phantom Thieves coming for you. Wait, the ones from Persona 5? I still need to play the Persona games. You guys have recommended the Persona games to me multiple times. I've never gotten around to them. You sons of bitches! Hydrate immediately into a horse push-up. Also, you ask everything medium because if they go over or under, you still eat it. That's fair. Fair enough, Pizza Boy and Trixie. I love pizza too. Chat, while I'm doing my push-ups, what is your favorite pizza? Me and Terry Berry yesterday had to do Food Guesser, and we were looking at this amazing Italian pizza. Chat, would you believe people actually prefer blood sausage and black pudding to an Italian pizza? What blasphemy is this? What British person paid off people to put in that answer? Because I don't believe it. I don't believe it. A real Italian pizza lost to blood sausage and black pudding. No, I will not hear you out. I'm doing my push-ups. Blood sausage on pizza isn't bad. What the hell? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what? You guys are just making sure I stay a muscle mommy, aren't you? Chat, I appreciate the help in making sure I stay a muscle mommy. Sounds illegal. I agree. Also, Domino's pan, pepperoni mushrooms, cheddar cheese blend. Fair. Chat, my perfect fast food pizza would be something like having Domino's garlic crust with Papa John's complimentary garlic sauce, garlic butter sauce, while also having the price of a Little Caesars and the cheese of Hungry Howie's. I think that would be really good pizza. Also, Denny's making you wish you didn't skip the gym today for the chiropractor. I don't think you should go to the chiropractor. I think if you're having a lot of joint pain, you should actually see a physical therapist just so they can give more. A chiropractor's like 1 day's worth of relief. It'll eventually go back the same way it was before really fast. There's actually a lot of stretches that you can learn that you can do at home in order to loosen up your joints so you don't actually have to worry about like a chiropractor. Muscle mommies are all the rage. Of course! I mean, guys, you think I wear this sweater just because I'm a mom? No, I wear it because it matches my IRL sweater. It matches the sweater that me, an actual muscle mommy, wears. I talk a lot and then you guys make me do the push-ups. That's actually what gets me out of breath is because I yap so much. Not that I'm not breathing. Where is the picture? There's the picture. Guys, I keep showing you the picture. I'm sorry. I get bragging rights. I used to be unhealthy. I used to. I I used to weigh 335 pounds, and now look at me! Look at me! And you guys have seen me live. You guys know that this isn't a fucking lie. I have live streamed baking to you. I have baked to you. And you've seen this booty doing the caramel dancing while D sung. Hey, how's it going, Terry? Good to see you. How's our lovely little girl today? Chad, did you know that the other day was Terry Berry's lovely anniversary? Also, you know someone who weighs 600? And there's nothing wrong with that. Let me just clarify. I was 335 and I lost weight because I wanted to. There is nothing wrong with being any actual size. There is nothing wrong with it. I have a heart condition. I had to lose weight because of my blood pressure. I had to lose weight to avoid a heart attack or a stroke. And you know what? I said, fuck it. If I'm gonna lose weight, I'm gonna become a fucking muscle mommy. I'm gonna get abs. I'm gonna have biceps and triceps. I'm gonna make any boy I want my bitch. Also, just chat, yesterday was Terry Berry's lovely anniversary. Please give her a follow. She's a gorgeous teddy bear VTuber, utterly adorable. Also the full 180, exactly. I bench press 180, I squat 300, I do bicep curls with 25 pounds, I do tricep curls with 20 pounds, I can jog 6 miles just fine. And you know what? I will say, you are all amazing how you are. All the adoration and adulation you deserve, because everyone's attractive, honestly, chat. I mean this, everyone is fucking attractive. Your body is attractive to someone. Whatever shape, whatever size, whatever looks you got, it's gonna be perfect for someone. And as long as you're happy with yourself, that's what matters the most. I don't share my journey to show off and be like, this is peak, this is what you have to be. No, I show off because I want to be the inspiration to anyone that does want to change. If anyone wants to change, then I want to be like, hey, look, I changed, so you guys can too. That's what I want that message to be, more than anything. Also, you can jog to the fridge, the only jog that matters. That is true, that is the only jog that truly matters, because we would starve if we did not eat. So eating matters the most. Also, she's not lying, she made me... I'm sorry, Solono, I'm sorry, Solono. Also, by the way, how's it going, Sponge? How's it going, Totally? Good to see you both in the other chat today. Oh, you can say thanks. Yeah, I do believe, okay, so Pizza, do you watch Kono? If you watch Konotomo Pizza, go check out his stream from Sunday morning. He was with a lovely person. Her name is Pandora, I believe. And she is a lovely person. I think you would enjoy her streams a lot. I do believe she was telling Kono, putting more butter on things, which is totally true. Butter is delicious. Also, you're still working on your health. You're around Danny's old health, and let me tell you, this is what peak physical... Are you okay, Gear? That's perfectly fine. I do remember, chat, I love the meme about Astolfo. Astolfo, peak male performance. You may not like it, but this is what peak male figure looks like. I don't have a bias for femboys. I definitely don't, chat. Chat, I don't have a bias for tweaks and femboys. Definitely not. Also, you have asthma. You're perfectly good. That's fair. My dad has, actually my grandpa had it too. My dad and grandpa had sleep apnea. They had to use the sleep pap machines. Otherwise they would stop breathing in the middle of the night. Also, Pandemonia, and she was the reason you, there we go. Yeah, she's awesome. She has such a lovely personality. She's so wonderful. She's amazing. You should go watch her streams too, guys. She's got such a positive vibe. Also,
how's it going, Void Rosary? It's truly a pleasure to see
such a lovely lady this evening. How's it going, Void? I hope you've been having a marvelous day. I'm hoping you're here to stay the rest of the night, of course, because I love it when you spend time with this horse. Where was I, though? Oh, dear. I'm all over the place tonight, guys. I'm having a good time. Chat, having a good time, having a good time. Shooting stars. I'm sorry. I was talking off the random. I don't even have the music going. Also, your auntie was a bioorthonomist, and since you were accident prone, she ended up teaching you a lot. My brother was accident prone. Chat, Dandy has never been injured. I'm invincible. I'm unbreakable. I have fallen off a 2-story roof. I've been hit by a car going 35 miles an hour when I was leaving high school. I I have been kicked by a horse on my grandfather's farm. And you know what? Not a broken bone, not a single stitch, no cavities even. And you know what? My brother, who is 30 years old, he has had 8 broken bones. He's had 6 stitches. He's had so much. He's missing a vertebrae. This is my brother who is 6'6". My brother is 6'6", and he's missing a vertebrae. He should be 2 inches taller. Do you get how insane that is? Also, we didn't learn that he was missing a vertebrae until he was 30. Oh, that's right. No. He's 32. He's 32. Gotcha. He's 32. We learned that he was missing a vertebrae when he was 30. He went to the doctor and they got x-rays and they're like, well, this explains why your arms are longer than they should be. Your arms are as long as, because your arm length is based on your actual height, chat. Your arm's wingspan is supposed to match your height. And my brother's arms were always a little long. And that's the reason why. Because he's missing an entire vertebrae. It's crazy. He should be even taller. I'm the short one in the family, chat. I am a 6'3" muscle mommy. And let me just tell you, I am not the strongest or tallest in my family. My littlest brother is a heckin' athlete. My brother, who I said was had all the accidents, is 6'6" and should be 6'8". I'm 6'3". I'm shorter than them all. At least the middle brother is not too crazy. No, he's just a fucking doctor. He's smart. Also, welcome back, Tyranthropus. Also, you're no going back from the vertebrae. Yeah, there's no really going back from that. There's no going back from that. Your brother's the same except the vertebrae thing. You think he's had a heart attack? Oh yeah, no. Actually, so what I think is ironic that of the people in my family that have had heart attacks, it's the brother in the middle who's the doctor. Yeah, the doctor had a heart attack and he doesn't have heart problems. I have heart problems and I'm okay so far. Yeah, no, for those, I know that I've mentioned it before, but my little brother who is in the middle, he had a heart attack last April, last year. Wow, it's already been a year since then. The mucus around his heart got inflamed and it triggered a heart attack. But he's okay, he's fine, he's fine. I'm glad he's okay, he's lovely. It's just, you know, he has to remind me that I'm the last in the family to get married too. Also, heart attacks to me, they are terrifying. And my grandfather, on my dad's side, he died to heart failure. I forget what he had though. My grandpa on my dad's side, he had something else going on. I remember his leg was turning black and I remember staples. I remember they took something out of his leg. I think it was for his heart, but then he still passed away a week later. Oh wait, hold on, this is depressing. Hold on, that's not what I nearly am. Chat, no, happy horse time. I will say though, if I ever won the lottery, chat, I would still be a VTuber, but I'd probably own my own horse ranch. I would do that. Chat, I would open a horse ranch and I would teach people how to ride horses. Also, one time you collapsed at work and nearly blacked out entirely on the floor from a heart. No, Tyranthropus, are you okay? Hold on, I'm a little worried. Are you all right, hun? Also, you suffer from anxiety attacks, if that counts. Slightly different. Not lethal, but yes, those are also very worrisome. I'm glad that you're okay. I hope that whatever you're going through, hun, you feel better. And if you ever need anything, you can always get a hug from me. Also, that was a while back, you're fine now. I'm glad you're fine now. I don't want to hear the herd having heart attacks. You had surgery? Maybe we're having the same surgery, I don't know. I don't pay attention, chat. I don't know much about medicine. They tell me things, I'm like, does the surgeon know what they're doing? Good. I don't need to know. I wouldn't understand to begin with anyway. Also, don't worry, you're fine. You haven't had one in a while. I'm glad. I'm very glad. It sounds like you're having some very positive influences in your life. God, that sounds terrifying. It is kind of terrifying, honestly. But don't worry. We're okay. We're okay. Yeah. Where else are we going with this? I'm not sure. Oh, that's right. Chat. I don't know what to tell you, but like, the new art that you're gonna see around June is gonna be so fucking good. Like, chat, it's gonna be so fucking good. I can't wait for the new summer model. It's gonna be so heckin' good. Oh, wait. I know what we were talking about earlier. We were talking about Star Wars, right? You guys want me to keep going on my Star Wars hyperfixation. Also, Monia is really sweet. What is Monia? Wait, what is Monia? Why do you guys make me do sweet squats? Holy crap, you guys make me work out today. You guys do realize I went for a 2-mile jog before stream. Someone say Star Wars? Yeah, I did. I love Star Wars. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There, I did more squats. Also, you don't have much money to spare, but here, take it. Oh, thank you so much for the bet.
Thank you so much for the biddy. I really appreciate it, Pixie.
Sorry, not Pixie, Trixie. I was trying to say Trixie. I'm sorry about that, Trixie. I was just remembering that we did the VTuber appreciation for Pixie. Oh, that's right. We have to schedule a VTuber appreciation for May. Also, big, strong Hans legs from the squatties. Yeah, guys. You like the big, strong horse legs? Chat, you like the big, strong horse legs? Chat, look, this is something you only get to see on Only Hooves normally. Chat, this is free. This is free tonight. Also, 10 squats, not to exhaust the haunts of more hyperfixation. Oh, I see. No, you're okay. You're fine. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Sweetie. Also, let's make the horse leg stronger. Okay, let's do it. Also, how's it going, Pillbot Luna? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the herd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Free hooves, let's go. Let's go. Do you guys enjoy the hoofies? You guys like the horse steppies? Also, file the hooves nails and change out these horseshoes. I do them like every 3 months. They have to use the crowbar to take the hooves off, the horseshoes off, and then they get the nails and they hammer them in. Also, that's the Spirit Dandy, of course. I love my model. Chat, do you guys like my model? You guys, be honest. How many Centaur VTubers do you know? How many Centaur 2D Live models do you know? Because I can tell you, there's gonna be another one. I'm not gonna be the only 2D Live Centaur for too long. I do believe Elizabeth is making her own model, and it's gonna be awesome. Also, would you happen to know, my model mama is actually on VGen now, and she's actually going to start doing some things. I might get model siblings in the future. If you like my model, let's hope that my model mama also makes more monster models, guys. Could you imagine what my model mama could do with a harpy? Could you imagine what my model mama could do with a lamia? Could you imagine what my model mama could do with an arachne? Let's hope my model mama gets a lot more monstrous VTuber children. I would love that to be her whole identity. Chat, I know that would mean she'd probably have to be very expensive, but could you imagine if she did that? How's it going, Sylvie May?
Hope you've had a wonderful day.
Also, wait, she has monsters? Noxia, what do you think? Look at me, and what do you think? I am currently her one and only. My model mama has drawn one model only. I am her only child, and she will soon be making more. She's on VGen. She's just holding off working on models until she gets out of school. Once my model mama finishes school, she might be doing more art stuff on VGen, including VTuber models, and I'm looking forward to that. I want some siblings. We need a wide view sense of Dandy. So, about that, what if I said that for one thing?
My Sophie May, thank you for being such a good girl today. Thank you for the redeem.
But also, what if I was to say, chat, speaking of a side view of Dandy, what if I were to tell you that the summer update, chat, the summer update where you're gonna get a swimsuit model Dandy, and you're going to get Dandy toggles where I will hold the Chat TTS mascot stand-in. I'll be hugging a plushy chibi version of my lore assistant, my lore Watson, the lovely sheep girl Laurel. Oh, welcome readers! Welcome! My name is Detective Dandelion. I am a Centaur VTuber at your service. Raiders! If you're hungry, grab a snack. If you're thirsty, grab a drink. And if you're tired, Raiders, do not be afraid to raid and run. We entirely understand. Oh, there's some headstones for a solar raid. How's it going, Solar Whiffs? After all, you're quite the kiss of death, that is, because she's a ghost. So chat, please give a follow to Solar Wisps. She's an amazing ghost VTuber, and once you know it, she's an adorable goober. What were you doing today? Thank you for the raid. So how was your stream? What were you up to this evening? Imagine a waitress dandy. Oh, that'd be such a cool one too. Guys, what would you want for your dress up dandy? Chat, what is your dress up dandy of choice? Oh, Rena, thank you for being a naysayer. We love you around here. And a posture tag? Let's see if I've been shrimping too much. Your muscle mommy is a bit old. I crick, crack, snip, snap, crackle, and pop. It's basically a rice dandy. Also, you're playing Ale Tavern and Tavern with Illuminadora. Wait, is Adora here? And Rhea Skyheart? It was a great stream. Nice, congratulations. Is Dora here? Mods, can you get a shout for Dora too? Even if Dora's not here, she deserves one. She is such a sweetheart. Also, you just followed Sorrowless. Good job, kid. Also, God, you heard all of those, and I thought you were breaking pasta. No, that's my elbows, neck, and fingers. We do love Dora. 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 Dora is the concept of light itself. She's quite a lovely VTuber. Also, don't want to go too far and get canceled with the versions of Dandy ideas. So, chat. Here's the thing. Would you like chat? You guys push 1 in chat. But push 1 the number of times you're excited for a concept I tell you. So, Shrine Priestess Dandy, like Japanese Shrine Maiden, or Kimono Dandy. Chat, 1's for Shrine Maiden, 2's for kimono. Like a floral kimono for 2, or the red and white Shrine Maiden. Yes. Put your number in there. Yeah, Shinto Dandy. Well, imagine that. The Shrine Maiden with like a bow and arrow. I've only known you for a few hours. Hey, that's fair though. Just think about how I look. Also, you be lurking. Have a nice... Aww. Understandable. Thank you for the lurk. I hope you enjoy your work. Because after all, you know how I say, I hope you've had a marvelous Monday. Because you know what, guys? I just gotta say, when it comes to Solar, she's not bipolar. She's only fun. So if you want to see, you know what to do. Just give her a follow. Just don't delay. So hurry up and give her one today. Also, Toho Dandy. What's a Toho Dandy? What do you mean, kitten? When you say Toho, do you mean like a specific character? Because personally, when I'm thinking about it, I would like to think that a Shinto, like, Shrine Priestess Dandy is what I would go for personally. But you guys like kimono, huh? Kimono Dandy. Interesting. Well, how about... Night Dandy? Would you do Night Dandy 1 or Landsknecht Dandy 2? If you don't know what a Landsknecht is, look it up. Actually, let's add a 3rd one. Night Dandy, like a classic knight, or a Landsknecht, which is a German knight, or a musketeer for a 3. No, Solano, I know Toho, but there's a lot of Toho characters. Do you mean like the vampire from Toho? Do you mean the witch from Toho? You can't just say Toho. There's like a lot of different characters. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, we're all torn. How do you want to dress up your dandy? I mean, you have Mama Dandy. You have Sheriff Dandy. You got classic Detective Dandy. Now that's kind of interesting. Well then, do I need to move on to the next one? We got some wonderful ideas after all. Would you rather see Mecha Musume, where I'm a cyber horse, or Space Dandy, where I'm an astronaut? 1 for Mecha Musume, 2 for Space Dandy. What about a Ghost Rider Dandy? What would a Ghost Rider Dandy be like? We need Dandy to know. I know Toho! Kitten! I just described it to you! Are you listening, kitten? Toho has a lot of characters. There's not like a specific outfit, unless there's like something I'm not understanding. Also, 1 and 2 Dead Space Dandy. Wouldn't that just be the spacesuit one though? Well, besides that though, what other dandy outfits would there be? Oh, I know. What about Toga Dandy or Norse dandy. Greek or Norse? Greek or Norse? 1 for Greek, 2 for Norse. What do you think for the horse? 1. There we go. Yeah, Toga. You mean to play? Oh, you want me to play Toho? Listen, kitten. You've seen me play Souls-like. You know I hang out on Metroidvanias. You think a bullet hell's gonna cause me too much trouble? A bullet hell? That's just a Tuesday for me. Also, you wish horses were real? Oh, wait. I'm not what? Yeah, no, I couldn't stay away too long. Horses are real! What the heck do you mean, Wrecker? Wrecker! What the heck do you mean? Horses are real, see? Also, there is a Toho Metroidvania, right? I think there is. I also remember there is an amazing Deedlit in Wonderland is a really good Metroidvania for those people who are really big fans of the old... Oh gosh, no! What was Deedlit's anime? It wasn't Those Who Hunt Elves. No. Deedlit is from... Did I just get a message? Oh, it's a coworker. Nah. Work waits for tomorrow. Work waits for tomorrow, not now. What do you mean, nah? What do you mean, nah? Yaha! Horses are real. I'm right here. Do not deny my existence. You cannot deny. No denying. You're the ones in denial. Chat's in denial. I'm not in denial. I've never been in denial. Also, oh, bye, Mark. How do we know they're not government conspiracies like pigeons? Have you seen a horse and a pigeon in the same vicinity? Case in point. Okay then. Well, listen here. Also, Mark. Objection! Okay, well, one thing. The Room is a terrible movie. The Room is a terrible movie. I mean, it's hilarious in how bad it is, but it is a terrible movie. Oh, hi, Mark. But I like your name. I get the reference. But also, you've seen a donkey and a pigeon when you've collabed with D. I am not a donkey. I am a horse. Also, HMR guy, you hate those horses with their human eyes and teeth. But this is research. Horses don't. Wait, hold on. You've watched the whole Mr. Ed. You've watched Mr. Ed. This is so much lying and slandering going on here. There is so much lying and slandering. Horses have carried your burdens for millennia. Listen, chat. Who carried your big heavy loads? Who took your big heavy loads where you needed to go? Horses did. Who'd you ride into battle? Who'd you ride across the country? Who'd you ride day and night? Horses. You rode horses. We're the ones that are man's best friend, not dogs. You could survive without dogs. You'd never have created society without horses. We are superior. We are the ultimate being. You look at us and you say, how did you all survive? How did your horses survive? Trains? No. Trains replaced us. Trains and cars replaced us. The cars and trains came into being, and the horse industry died overnight. But that is all lies. Horses built everything. We are superior. Llamas? No. Also, do you even know the difference between a llama and alpaca? I'll wait. What is the difference between a llama and an alpaca? Tell me. I don't believe there's a difference. Just like there's no difference between emu and cassowaries. Camels! You think camels were the horses of us? No! That is true slander. You'd never handle a camel. They'd spit at you and you'd throw a fit. Hello, Hizachi. It's a pleasure to see. You come by the stream. Thank you for the hydrate this evening. Llamas wear hats. They also use knives. They also stab you 37 times. That's why you can't trust a llama. That's why you can't trust a llama. They're going to eat your fingers. They enjoy finger foods. You would not survive having llamas as your beasts of burden. You would all die. Humanity would be extinct. You can't rely on them. Only horses are your real friends. Plenty of civilizations came around without horses in the Americas because the real MVP dogs. No! That is lies and slander. As soon as the horses came over, we replaced them. Also, sounds like a fun time. Have you not heard of the great criminal Carl? Have you not? He murdered all of humanity and then went insane. I forgot they actually gave a finale to that series. I also should probably take a drink of tea and calm down. Chat, I don't know about you, but a cup of tea and a plate of cookies, that's really nice. You know what? It's getting to summer. Chat, when I'm recovering from heart surgery, I'm gonna put like a hammock on my balcony, on my apartment, and I'm just gonna sit there in the sun with a plate of cookies and a glass of tea and read a book. I'm gonna be like, man, it must really suck for everyone else not recovering from heart surgery and having to work. You should drink this caffeine to calm down. Exactly. You meant llamas to hats. Oh, that's fair. You forgot horses with llamas? Oh no, horses with llamas when? What horse was associated with Carl? We're gonna have to arrest them. Goats are better than horses. No, I'm sticking to my guns. I don't think it's Year of the Horse. Could you slander me? At least wait till next year. Could you at least wait till Year of the Goat to actually slander me and say they're better? Could you at least wait till then? Because then it'll be Lorelei's year. Chat, this is my year. This is my year. Next year is Lorelei's year. Next year is Endy's year. Next year is Tavi's year. Next year is Cocola's year. This year's my year. This is my year. You give me my adulations. You give me my awards, okay? This is the year of the horse. This is the year of the fire horse. My father was born year of the fire horse, ironically. Also, horses are mythical creatures like dragons. No, that's Kyrian. You're thinking of Kyrian and Sleipnir. And Pegasus. And Kelpie. And Hippocampus. There's a lot of mythical horses, isn't there? Surprisingly, there's a lot of mythical horses, isn't there? Daddy hates goats, confirmed. No, I grew up on a farm. Goats are adorable. Baby goats are so cute. Baby goats are adorably cute, chat. Like, you can play with baby goats all day. Baby sheep are cute. Baby sheep are cute. Oh, I guess baby animals, period, are cute. Chat, can we all just be in agreement? Baby animals are the best. Baby animals of anything. I don't know. Isn't red hair a normal ass horse? Was red hair a mythical horse in the Three Kingdoms? I don't believe I've read that in forever. I thought red hair was like just a badass horse, like Sergeant Reckless. I did not know that red hair was like a mythical creature. Actually, I forget. Is the Kyrian the horse, or is that the Quillen? There's the Quillen, which I believe is a deer version of the Kyrian, and then the Kyrian is the horse version. Also, yeah, it's Year of the Rapidash. Chat, Rapidash fans rejoice. Stand up, shout out, let your voice be heard. If you're a fan of Rapidash, this is your time. Do not let it fly you by. If anyone says the Rapidash is worse than Arcanine, yell at them. They're wrong. Rapidash is superior to Arcanine. Listen, it's faster. It's true. Rapidash is faster than Arcanine. Ignore the fact that Arcanine gets extreme speed, which is a bullshit move to not give. Also, ignore the fact that Rapidash is slower than a fucking starfish for some reason. Also, name every game of a horse you played. Also, if you gave you bits to buy a game, would you get it? Depends on the game. It depends on the game. Houndoom is better. I mean, it's kind of cool. It is a fire dark type. I do think though that Arcanine has really cool stats, and I personally like the idea of Arcanine being based off the Chinese dog from mythology. Like the ones they base the statues off of, that is really cool. I do think Arcanine was actually planned to be a legendary too. Also, where's your Years of the Ferret? Honestly, that's a good question. Why is it a Year of the Rooster? Why is it a Year of the Rooster, chat? Why isn't he like Year of, why wouldn't it be like Year of the Phoenix at least or something? But no, it's a heckin' rooster. A just regular old chicken. Actually, that's a good question. Wouldn't you be Year of the Rat? Isn't a ferret, is a musculid a type of rodent at all? Because they love the cock. Oh dear, chat, is that true? Chat, is that true? The Chinese zodiac has a chicken instead of a ferret because they love the cock. That's news to me. I'm learning so many new things. Also, red hair was mythical, can run 700 miles a day, run stupidly fast. Well, we all know, chat, who Kono's favorite, chat, if you didn't know, Kono Tomo, whenever you see his stream, you need to ask him about Dapplegrim. Chat, ask Kono about Dapplegrim. I'm pretty sure that's his biggest hyperfixation. Anytime that thing is mentioned. Also, it's not a type of rodent. Birds are not a type of rodent? Oh. Also, Skyrim horse, every other horse is irrelevant. Yeah, see? We're better than goats. Who needs a mountain goat? Get yourself a Skyrim horse. Also, every horse in a game I played. Let's see here. There's Pokemon, there is Red Dead, there's... Oh, Now that I think about it, not all the games have horses in it, do they? I mean, I played one of those Barbie games, Uma Musume. Also, Zargnio, good to see you! Red hair was great, you love that horse? Do you love it in Fate Grand Order? I believe they made like a centaur in Fate Grand Order. It's kind of weird. Also, you're gonna go play some Death Stranding? Have fun, pizza! Maybe it'll show up again, maybe not. See ya. Well, that was mean. Also, Ultimate Chicken Horse. I don't think there's, wait, is there actually horses in Ultimate Chicken Horse? Is it a great game? I don't think I've actually ever played that one. It looks like a party game. Winning Post is nothing but horses. Have you played Skyrim? I have played Skyrim. I have never finished Skyrim. Chat, okay, let's be honest. Who here has finished Skyrim? I have hyper-fixated Skyrim to the point of unlocking every location on the map. I've entered every cave. I've entered every dungeon. I've gone to every town and outpost. And then I did like half the side quests. I'm like, okay, I need to take a break. And then I came back and restarted the game. I can't help it. The game is so big. They're so big, and I'm a completionist. I want to try and finish so much of it. They have 2 centaurs in FGO, red hair and Jiangyu. Yeah, but they're not cute girls. That's the problem. They're not cute girls. We need a cute girl centaur. They gave Don Quixote a cute girl horse. I can't believe that. They fused the princess with his horse. I like that. She has pink hair too. She's adorable. She has the glasses. I actually like the Don Quixote from FGO. I really wish I had him. I haven't unlocked him. Not gonna lie, you actually got kind of bored playing Skyrim. You struggle with open worlds at times. Yeah, you know, that is sort of the problem sometimes. It's not that they're not fun. It's just that they take so long to travel that you sometimes just forget what you're doing. Also, Fury's horse, Rampage, was pretty cool. It had fire hair. Wait, Fury's horse? What do you mean by Fury's horse? Also, Haruura. Haruura is the best daughter we ever had. Chat, we didn't respect Haru enough. They fused his horse and the princess and Disney. Yes! Jian Yu wasn't a horse. He was a guy. A dumb guy. Listen, we're all kind of dumb. I don't think that's wrong to be dumb. Plus, did he have like a vampire waifu in FGO? Also, one side quest you were in Skyrim you didn't like doing was the No Stone Unturned. Chat, I'm about to trigger you. Right before you went to ad break, chat. Chat, you're about to be hit by ad break. But before I do.
A new hand has touched the beacon.
Oh, I was really hoping for that timing to be better. Hey, how's it going, Victoria? Good to see you, girl. How's your day? I hope you've had a marvelous Monday. We've been hyper-fixating on Star Wars and lots of things. I guess we should get to playing some Silk Song, though. I guess that would make the most sense. Chat, do you guys want me to yap more? Or you guys want to play Silk Song? Chat, yap or Silk Song? Yap or Silk Song? Let's poll this. You're about to be hit by ads. So this is fair. Chat, while you're in ad hell, I want you guys to say, yeah, for Silk Song. You just woke up. That's fair. I mean, you're all the way across the pond. You're on the other side of the world, Victoria. I would assume you were properly sleeping. Donkey Skong? You know what? I hate you so much, Gumby. Gumby, you're a wonderful friend, but I hate you. You're a wonderful friend, but I hate you. There, chat, have a poll. Silk yap. I could still yap, that is true. I can yap while playing the game. I can multitask. I'm a talented streamer. That's a good quest. The amount of gold you can get is good. Oh! Yap song. That's fair, we could do that. You should like be looking at sleep, but you wanted to pop in for a little bit. That's fair, I appreciate it, Zargnio. Yap yap. I haven't got to play Yap Yap. I haven't been invited. Chat, I'm already doing I have to balance chat. Chat, for those of you who don't know, if you're a streamer, you have to balance the collabs with doing solo streams. It's hard to figure out what the right balance between the two is. You gotta balance your single streams, your collab streams, who you're collabing with, how many games you're playing. How's it going, Octo Dragon Silk Song? You still upset that you don't know Silk Song was a game that was super hyped up when you made your online persona? Oh, I'm so sorry about that, Octo Dragon. Still though, there's no reason to stop you from playing it. And Beefy, good to see you! How's it going, Beefy dear? Truly lovely to have you here. How's the poll going though? Wow! It's an active poll race for once! Heck and heck, chat! You guys are actually voting today. Hell yeah, let's go. I love the hyperactivity. Oh, thank you for the headbats. I love the headbats. Thank you for collecting your evidence. Thank you. I enjoy headbats, hugs, pancakes, and more. Your favorite dunk. You know what? My joy is left. Chat, this does not spark joy. What if it's tied? Please don't. You guys tie on purpose all the time, Fooey. Also, I guess Fooey can hear me. I guess you can. Also, you're actually a cult leader? I'm not a cult leader. I'm the anti-cult. I'm the anti-cult. I'm not a cult. I'm the anti-cult. Your name is associated with the game, and many people assume that you're a fan of Silksong, but you haven't touched a Hollow Knight game. Oh, well, that's fair. I would recommend them. They're actually really good. They're fighting for pole position. Oh my God, they're fighting for pole position like a couple of hookers. God, they're just going up and down that thing. I'm just gonna blow my nose while I watch this play out. I'm gonna blow my nose. Much better. I blew my nose. Wait, was there no actual ad? Was there no actual ad? Also, you were making a racing joke, but that works too. Oh, that's fair. I'm not a cult leader. I'm not. Also, quick, someone dance on. Dandy, I never knew you were into that. Wait, what? Wait. What do you mean what I'm into? What do you mean what I'm into? I'm not into anything nefarious. What the heck do you mean? Also, gosh, you guys are actually voting a lot. Either way, I will yap. If we do pick Silksong, I will still yap during it. Because I am really good at multitasking. Also, you do plan to play Hollow Knight in the future? You played some Red Dead Dead Cells! Hell yeah! Dead Cells is cool. Okay, chat, like, I'm actually looking forward to playing Ender Lilies on stream. I want to play Ender Lilies because low-key, Ender Lilies has one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard in video games. I enjoy listening to the Ender Lilies and Ender Magnolia soundtracks off streams. I want to play those games. They are like living rent-free in my brain. Also, I can't wait for Thursday because more Mouse PI for Hire, which has become my favorite game of all time. Chat, I'm not lying. Mouse PI for Hire has the vibe that is basically meant for me. It has the puns, chat. It has the cheddar. Chat, we always bid a fond fondue to all the puns in the Mouse PI. And I just gotta say, I love the names Jack Pepper, Stilton. Oh, I am dying to play more of that game. Also, you're currently playing Mouse PI. Yes, it's such a good game. Hand-drawn rubber hose animated boomer shooter with noir detective themes with clever comedic writing and wonderful voice acting. It is my #1 game. It has replaced Liza P. Liza P was my favorite game for the longest time. Liza P was my favorite game. 12-10. Well, I guess we're gonna slot over to Silksong. But let me go on my little tangent here for a second. You got a new controller? Hell yeah! Guys, I love Souls-like. Dark Souls was my favorite game for the longest time. Go ahead! Also, more biddies before going to bed.
No worries. Thank you for being such a good boy, Cat. I appreciate you being such a wonderful son. Have a good night. Thank you for coming by.
Souffle! How's it going today, Souffle Finnick? It's good to see you! But yes, guys. Dark Souls, the original, was my favorite game when I was younger. I used to like Halo 1, and then Dark Souls came out, and I was a big fan of Dark Souls. Eventually, Dark Souls 3 came out, and that became my favorite. Bloodborne, I couldn't play because it was on PlayStation. I never owned a PlayStation. But I loved Dark Souls 3 until we got to Liza P. Liza P became my new favorite game because I like the whole play on Pinocchio for the story. And it has some really good Souls-like gameplay with the whole parry system being my favorite parry system they ever implemented. And the DLC, I have enjoyed the story. I need to go back and finish it. Chat, we're gonna go back to Liza P so I can finish the DLC. And now there's Mouse PI for Hire. It's so good. It's a boomer shooter Doom style. And it just hits every box. I love animation. I love puns and clever writing. I love detective themes. I love the clever gameplay. I just enjoy it so much. And you know what, guys? I'm gonna do something special for this Thursday. Look forward to it. What did you just throw at me? Was that a snake? Daniel was but a Philly when your favorite game came out. What was your favorite game, Solono? Come on! I'm 35. I was back in the day when the Sega Genesis was a thing. I remember Golden Axe. I remember TMNT on the Sega Genesis. I remember when Sonic was coming out. So no, how was I but a Philly when your favorite game out? You wish Bloodborne could escape the PS4? Earthbound, 1995. Okay, so let's be fair. The Mother series never really got proper Western releases, but fair. But, Kova, how do you feel about the fact that we're actually gonna get a Bloodborne animated R-rated movie? Yeah, that's right, chat. We're getting a Bloodborne animated R-rated movie made by Jacksepticeye and Sony. I am so excited! This is perfection! This is about a producer and director who cares about the project. And it's gonna be an animation so that they don't have to worry about the fantastical elements of the eldritch monstrosities being too difficult to pull off with like live action effects. And we're going to get this as an R-rated movie, so they're not gonna hold anything back. I am excited for this and the Elden Ring movie, but they can't do a port though for some reason. So the reason why is legal bullshit. I am sorry to say, Nekobash, the reason is legal bullshit. So you see, when it comes down to it, From Software and Sony have their own contracts and agreements regarding Bloodborne, and the original files were not properly being taken care of. So in order for us to get Bloodborne ported properly, it would take a lot of legalese between the companies, which is a lot harder to do. When it came to Demon Souls, the legality of remaking Demon Souls was a lot easier for Sony to work with than it was for Bloodborne, because Bloodborne has more attachment to FromSoft than Demon Souls did, which is why the remake of Demon Souls was done completely without FromSoft. It was done by Blue Point Studios, I think it was called. And the real depressing thing is that they're shutting down Blue Point Studios because they wanted to make Blue Point Studios do a live service game. Chat, can we just stop letting like CEOs give game projects that do not fit the company and then close it down? They're like, you failed us for the last time. We're getting rid of you. Also, how's it going, Croc? Croc, it's good to see you. What's crocking? We're just talking about the Bloodborne movie and some other Souls-related topics. We also were talking about like lots of things. I am letting my ADHD run free. But yes, it was a lot easier because Demon Souls, they have more legality regarding it. And I'm just really mad that we lost Blue Point Studios. They did such a great job with the Demon Souls remake. I haven't got to play it because once again, it's a PlayStation exclusive, but I will say that I do think it's wonderful. Shareholders should not get the final say in video games. I agree. I think, goddamn it. I think that shareholders should not get a say. I think that payment processors should not get a say. And I think that film producers should not always get a say. Like, for example, I don't think Michael Bay should have had as much say in a lot of the projects he was on. He funded some movies as a producer and then completely, like, got his hands all on them. Listen, I don't mind when producers get involved, but there is a limit. There are some producers who should not get involved in the projects. They will ruin it. Just like the shareholders, just like the CEOs, just like the payment processor. Why does a payment processor have the power to take away games from our platforms, chat? Remember, the whole purge on games from Steam, the whole movement of, oh, protect the children, those payment processors in some like mom group in Australia. And you know they don't actually care about the kids. They just care about their very specific beliefs, and they also care about what they perceive as making more money. Or not even making more money, just using their own money to voice their beliefs. Also, your hot take, shareholders, oh yeah, it's not much of a hot take. Also, I will start swapping us to the game. I will start swapping us to the game, and don't worry, I will still yap. I will always yap, because nothing can stop me from chatting. So guys, would you like some gameplay in the screen, in the background, while we continue to yap? Because I do need to get to the end of Silk Song. We do need to. So we're gonna do that. And while we do that, I will continue any conversation you want to, because I am unstoppable. I am unbeatable. Also, the crazy thing is that there isn't even a capitalism thing with the payment processors. It's not. God damn it, Fui! I move over. I finally go to the corner, and you take advantage of this. You take advantage. You son of a gun. I can't believe this. You guys are bullies. You guys are all bullies. You guys never treat me nicely. I say nice things about you, and I turn around and you do this to me. I turn around and you do this to me. I can't, I just can't. I can't. So anyway, chat. Regarding the Bloodborne stuff though, while we have not gotten a port, do you guys think it's impossible for us to maybe get a remake? Not a remake, sorry. We're not gonna get a port or a remake, but you guys think it's impossible for us to get a sequel? I think a sequel to Bloodborne is still technically possible, because rather than needing the old game files, they just need to work out a purchasing agreement to buy the rights to the game. So it might be possible for us to see a sequel. Also, you heard words about people doing what Steam is doing that will get me banned. Oh no. But no, listen. I don't think that Steam is doing it nearly as bad as everyone thinks. The thing is, Steam is actually doing just fine. They're not a monopoly. Steam is not a problem. The real thing is though, everyone else is doing so bad that Steam doesn't have to do a thing. Why does Steam have to worry about their loot boxes and stuff when Overwatch is doing it? Why do they have to worry about it when Epic and Fortnite is 10 times more predatory? What about gacha games? So the thing is, I don't think Steam's in any way to worry, because I think that once anything plays out, people realize, wait, Steam just is winning by doing nothing. They're just better. EA, that's why. EA, it's in the game. Chat, I'm a real gamer. I like all kinds of games. I'll play mysteries, horror, Metroidvanias, Souls-likes, shooters. I'll do puzzle games and platformers. The only games you probably won't see me play are racing games, fighting games, and sports games. Listen, chat, I don't understand the appeal of sports games. I get the whole management portion of sports games, but when it comes down to it, I always feel like if I'm gonna do soccer, I'm gonna go play soccer. I'd rather go play soccer myself. Why would I want to play soccer on a computer screen? Let's go get our friends together and go shoot, go shoot at a goal. Let's get my friends together. Let's play some baseball or softball. Let's do some volleyball. Why not? Also, oh, how's it going, Hydra? Also, they're just jealous that Steam is just being a very good company. They are. They were saying that Steam is being predatory with their 30% cut on games on the platform, but that's the exact same thing that Epic and Gamer, I forgot what it's called, GOG and Epic also need 30%. Okay, it's normal. Also, you don't really play sports games with the exception of kart racers. Okay, kart racers are fun. Mario Kart is awesome. I do like kart racers, that is fair. Also, how's it going, Cube? Mods, can we get a shout for Cube? You vibing? Happy the Dandelion days? I'm really just fine and dandy. Also, Croc, you're playing Genshin. What's your favorite character in Genshin? I haven't played in forever. I want to, but I don't have money. And I don't want to miss out on the characters I haven't gone to roll for since. Yeah, howdy, it's good to see you. You like arcade sports games? Chat, who remembers Castle Crashers? Who remembers Castle Crashers back in the day on the Xbox store when it used to be cool? Also, guys, can you believe that it was Horse Armor and Oblivion that led to the whole live service and predatory, DLC that we have nowadays? It was Horse Armor that ruined everything. I am not proud of my ancestor. Am I supposed to be going somewhere, Tyranthros, by the way? Are we going up? I think we're going up. Yeah, I think we're going up to the Citadel. I think we actually cleared out everything, unless we want to go to the deep docks. Chat, where do we want to go? Are we going down or are we going up? Are we going down or are we going up? It's one or the other. We either go to the Clockwork Core or we're going down into the deep docks, into the depths of hell, and where all the magma is. No, there's more. There's more! Pay attention! I can't, I have ADHD. Also, the fate took my attention. Sideways, I'm doing sideways? Wait, where are we? Wait, hold on. Oh, that's right. Oh, no, we're taking this off. Hold on, I forgot. We're taking this off. I cannot stand this. Also, Weave Nest. Oh, use memory lockets. Oh, that's right. Okay, hold on. Chat, we're unlocking some memory lockets. It's this way, right? Let's do cross stitch. All right, chat, we're unlocking memory lockets here. Let's go! Also, it was shitty horse armor too. Yeah, it wasn't that good. I'm so sorry. Chat, listen. It may not have been my direct family, but I apologize for the horse armor. I apologize for it. If we could change it, we would, chat. We would go back and we would punish them. Also, I guess this is okay. Okay, is that enough? Is 4 enough? Horse armor got referenced with the horsepower armor in the creation club for Fallout 4. Wait, there's horsepower armor in Fallout 4? I haven't played Fallout 4. Mostly because I think Fallout New Vegas is the superior. I'm waiting for a remake for New Vegas. Chat, why do we not have a Fallout New Vegas remake yet? Because it's the best of the games. I got spurs that jingle, jangle, jingle as I go riding merrily around. Also, Duality Man, where we get horse armor for the same time as Shivering Isles. Oh God, the Wabbajock! Ah, that's a good tea. How's it going, Rintaro? Good to see you. Is it sports to ask if you've been to a specific place yet? No, that's fine. You can ask me. I've been to a lot of places. Also, which crest did you use them on? I used them on, let's see here. We used them on the Wanderer, Beast, and Reaper. The only one I haven't built up is the Hunter. So I've used 4. Is that okay? We still have some for later. Do I need to just unlock the ones on Hunter? Have you been to a place called the Slab yet? Return the Slab! No, I have not. Okay, good. Don't use them on Hunter. Gotcha. Well, I'm going back to Reaper. This is the only one I like. This is the only one I like. You're doing well, just vibing. Hell yeah, we enjoy vibing. Slab was the jail. Oh, Slab was the jail. Yeah, no, my chat tricked me into it. Chat tricked me into it. I don't know why it's not on the map though. She just forgot. Listen, I have a horse. We have 2-inch brains. I have a brain cell per inch. I cannot be blamed for that. One of my brain cells is occupied with remembering boobs and the character Zoe from Resident Evil 7's DLC when she had a crystal gown and was pretty as hell. And my other brain cell is on loan to my mods, Jin and Tori, because they are notoriously in need of it. You haven't found the map for the slab yet. That's why it's blank there. Oh, gotcha. How's it going, Watcher? Good to see you. The slab map is unlocked by stealing the skull of a dead inmate. Metal. Also, chat, we were talking yesterday, but like, what is your favorite music genre? There's not a lot of metal singing VTubers. There's Ricky Poppet, but I know that Wild Spice wants to learn metal. I just want to learn to regularly sing. I want to be more like a rock pop singer for you. But I know that my voice probably fits more of a jazz theme. Fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Also, yeah, we're streaking.
Oh my. Congratulations, Chaos. Thank you for the lovely 115th streak. Thank you for being such a beautiful dream.
A little reward for such a large streak. Also, your favorite music. Oh, nice. Classical to metal. I do like my jazz. I do like my swing. I love J-pop. How's it going, Nitro? Oh, Kat is a metal singer and she plays guitar? It's good to see you, Danny. You need to get Jin Tori to return that brain cell. Oh, that's right. We need to go to the Weave Nest, chat. Okay, so let's see. To get back to Weave Nest, we have to get to the... Where the heck is the nearest Bellway? Chat, is the nearest Bellway down in the Deep Dock? Is that gonna be the closest Bellway? Have a good nap then, Solono. The mods, yeah, they are. Do you need to get Jin Tori to return the brain cell? Their rental period is over. You know what? Tell them they have to go buy a sub or they have to return the brain cell. All right, we're gonna slowly float our way down, chat. This is why skirts are superior. Listen, we all know boys miss their kilts. Chat, the boys need to return to kilts because we girls, we have our skirts. We float. You don't float. That's the closest. Okay, so we're gonna go down there. And in the meantime, let's talk about movies that deserve sequels. For example, Chad, did you know Spaceballs is getting a sequel? I swear to God, the title needs to be named Spaceballs, the sequel, The Search for More Money. And we need more sequels to old movies. The problem is, chat, what old movies? I would love another Monty Python movie, but they're all dead. The Room needs a sequel. No, it does not. Oh, by Mark might disagree, but we do not. And don't you dare say the Langoliers either. It's gonna be faster if I go this way. Yeah, it's just faster to drop down. There we go. Also, if it were socially acceptable, you would wear a skirt. Why not? Like, Brigandine armor is so cool. I love medieval armor. I do think Brigandine looks awesome. Do not let anything stop you, chat. Wear what you want to wear. Slay girlies. Slay my femboys into ranks. Hell, even if you're the bar of daddies. Oh, whoa. These bugs work mainly as finders and foragers for the warriors of their tribe. Combat has not long been their nature. Neither was his life very long. Also, you would hate it, but you demand a sequel to Citizen Kane? That would be kind of interesting. It's not one I would have thought of. Oh, God! Well, I got hurt. Did not mean that to happen. Chat, I'm trying my best to follow style, but, I'm pretty sure I'm probably gonna get hurt. Oh, there we go. There's a bet. Was that an assassination attempt? Chat, they just tried to kill me! Even God wants me dead! They just dropped a ceiling on me! Also, Monty Python is all dead. I'm sorry, they're not all dead, but like, most of the cast is old as heck. But it would be really cool to get a Monty Python and the Holy Grail with them all as old men. It would be hilarious. I know you all think so too. Could you imagine them doing the Knights Who Say Knee again? I think we can still go this way. Yeah, this makes sense. We need a manga-accurate remake of Akira. Oh my God, that is still such a good animation. Oh God, hold on. Hey, oh dear, please don't. No, hey, heck yeah, there we go, chat. Look at that. Nothing can keep me down. I'm a speedy little Hans. This is why you need to be a quadruped, chat. Quadrupeds are superior. Someone's grunting a lot. Do I have to go down? Yeah, I do. That's fine, look at that, easy peasy. Chat, you don't have to be the strongest. You just have to be faster than everyone else. On the subject of movies that need remakes and or sequels. Oh yeah, what is it? Also, the official title of Spaceballs, the new one. No, you're kidding me. Trail, please tell me you're lying. Also, they saw you rock and they decided to send a partner. Spirited Away. Oh, that was such a good movie. We're the Knights Who Say Knee. What? Knee? What? Knee? Who? No, they're the Knights Who Say Iki Iki Batango Nua. Also, Tay and A. That was a weird movie. Timber and Sleepy Hollow or Liar Liar. Those are also good movies. Also, let me just double check. Yeah, we have to go down. Ooh. I'm actually surprised we haven't seen like a sequel to Coraline. Not gonna lie, Coraline is a good movie that I'm surprised never got like a sequel or like any other follow-ups to it. Secret of Nim. There was a sequel to the, oh. I agree! The Secret of Nim is incredible! Also, you love the reasoning for the title change for Spaceballs 2? Why? Why did they change it? The Search for More Money was the perfect title for Spaceballs. What was the reasoning, kid? That's because stop motion is hard. That is fair. It is hard. It is hard. Wait, where's Weave Nest? Chat, where's Weave Nest? Hold on! Before I forget, where is Weave Nest? I don't remember. Yeah, where am I going for Weave Nest? They found the money. Oh, I see. It's a shame that they never made a part 3 to The Godfather. Yeah, the same, Southwest. Okay, let's see here. Weave Nest, Atla. Okay, we gotta go to Bone Bottom. Understood. To Bone Bottom it is. Chad, did you know that Bone Bottom is actually the land adjacent neighbor to Bikini Bottom? Also, you're not lying. They do have a year to change their minds. That's fair. I wonder if they will. They found the money. Yeah, no, they found the money. You think a sequel to Pacific Rim would have been cool? Too bad they never made one. Honestly, guys, I also want to say, can I get a remake? I know it just came out. Can we get a remake of Gundam A Witch from Mercury? No reason. I think the Witch from Mercury is a great series, but I feel like it needed more episodes. I feel like it was too short. Also, wait, do we have a thing here? An Icon of Hope. I'll do it. Now I have a reason to collect more shards. Guys, look, I have a reason to collect shards now. There. I did a good thing. Chat, I did a good deed. I did a good deed. But no, seriously, I now have a reason to collect shards. Oh God. Oh, what the heck? What the hell? What are you here for? Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Come here. Oh god. Oh god. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? What is this fucker doing here? Okay, let's heal really quick. Okay. Okay, hold on, chat. We need to grab all these energies. Where's all the energies? Okay, there we go. Where is it? Oh god, this is a boss fight? Are you kidding me? Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Oh god, what are you doing? What are you doing? There we go. Chat, there we go. Okay, nope. Okay, there we go. There we go. What you gonna do? There we go. Oh god. Oh god. We gotta watch out. Gotta watch out. There we go. Bring on. There we go. Come on, bring it. Bring it. Oh dear. This is actually tough. He's back for revenge? I thought I killed him. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. There we go. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Hell yeah, there we go. Perish. That wasn't too bad. How's it going, Puffalo Blush? It's good to see you. This is one of the things you liked about the game. Do you have events like this to show that time still passes? It's pretty dope. I'm glad I came back. So from this point forward, this town will be in disrepair due to this attack? Wait, but didn't I just give them items? Hold on, I thought I just gave them 440 items to repair things. Why did this happen? No, Pilby the Pilgrim has not perished. Sequel to Titanic somehow. Also, Slowpoke98, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the herd. I actually do like Slowpoke, chat. Slowpoke's a cool Pokemon. I think I like Slowbro a lot for a water psychic type. It's a tanky one. It's not my favorite water psychic though. Starmie is my favorite water psychic Pokemon. It's just a really dope one overall. It's fast, it hits hard, it has really good type coverages. It also has really good move pool. It can learn Thunderbolt and Psychic, and it clears like Stealth Rock and Poison Spikes. Also, she completed Act 1 before doing the relay quest, so Pilby did not die. Yeah, exactly, because you killed the other Bone Tyrant and made this one rampage. Oh, was I not supposed to, though? I thought that was a quest that I had to do. Also, we're gonna get the Epic of Gilgamesh sequel. Okay, listen, guys. I know that I like to make jokes, but, like, I'm a big mythology buff, and the Epic of Gilgamesh is actually a really dope-ass story. Also, you demand either a sequel or remake of Battleship Potemkin. I don't think I've seen that movie. That's the Russian submarine movie, right? Also, the OG Gundam series could do a modern adaptation as well. Didn't they have like a sort of thing like that? They had a movie as well as the series for Char that kind of does it. Also, a sequel to 9. What is 9? Oh, normally Pilby dies in this attack due to it normally happening in Act 1. Oh, yeah, no, I'm a bit of a weirdo. Also, you've heard of animated ones? Nice! Do I never get a bench again? Do I never get a bench here again? So, it's the numbers between 8 and 10. I see. Battleship Potemkin is the silent Russian film. Chat, you know what? I have watched silent films before. Do you want to know what my favorite silent film is? I believe it's called Seven. It's a Swedish film, I believe, about a knight leading people back home. But they're constantly stopping, and the knight plays a chess game with death. And death slowly gets closer and closer as the movie goes on. And at the end of the story, the knight uses his game of chess to distract death so someone can slip away. It's a really good movie. Also, you're just a big buff of everything. I am! I'm really like a knowledge sponge. 9 is a Ika movie? How about a sequel to the Shul Hanuman? Hello, Pipe Kingdom. Hi, beautiful. Bye, beautiful. Good to see you! Thank you for coming by to say hi! I appreciate you dropping by. Also, when it comes to silent films, your favorite is either A Trip to the Moon or Metropolis. Ooh, A Trip to the Moon is really funny. Also, would you say that film was the one with the night? I believe it was called Seven? I want to say it's called Seven. Is it called Seven? I might be wrong. I might be wrong. It's a Swedish film. Yeah, I've not destroyed the bridge. The studio that made Coraline. Oh, that's cool. All right, so we want to walk around, go to the bench in Mosgrado. That's depressing. Oh, you can't type the name. I get it. Oh, God, fuck, that scared me. I'm weak to jump scares. I'm weak to jump scares. All right, where's the bench, old lady? Chat, where's the old lady? Wait a second. Chat, where's the old lady? Also, does this place look different to you? Hold on, chat. This looks different. Where's the old lady? Pretty much top 5 non-English movies ever? Yeah, fair. I actually like some foreign Japanese films, chat. If you've seen old Japanese samurai films, that's where we actually get stuff like, oh? The temple is more to the left? That's weird. She's still not here, though. Hold on a second. Is she over here? Old lady? Wait, where is she? Huh. Wasn't there an old nun? I could have swore there was an old nun. I don't know where they are. Star Wars is the hidden fortress, famously. Wait, really? The Seventh Seal. Oh, that's what it was! Thank you, Trell. I appreciate you getting the right title for me. She's retreated to her dwellings. We will see her again. Oh, okay, gotcha. Eventually. Understood. I do think this is pretty. This is nice. The ruined chapel's gotten some touch-ups. Have you ever seen the Japanese version of the Yes! Those are so much better than the American version. They're so much better. I agree. They're so much better than The Ring. The American Ring is so much worse. I think that, well, actually, I guess the American Ring is more well-known. But I will say The Grudge is so much better in Japanese. It's so much creepier. The boy in the elevator, under the sheets, where she lifts up the bed sheets and it's just there. That is so fucking scary. It's the best. It's awesome. Listen, chat, I like my horror movies. My favorite horror movie is still John Carpenter's The Thing and Alien, the original Alien. Oh. Oh, I feel, chat, why does it sound like Donald Duck? You've never seen The Grudge? Watch it. Watch the original Japanese. It's worthwhile. It is good. Nice. I remember we get to play our instruments going here. There we go. I'm trying to think though, chat. What other movies would I recommend to? Oh, I forgot how creepy this place is. Oh, no, you're fine. The spotlights are harmless. The background music though can go to hell because it scares the fuck out of me. Also, by the way, I cannot pronounce that word. It's some inspirations for 3C3O. Oh, that's cool. What about the Grudge and the Ring crossover movie? I mean, I could see them existing in the same timeline. Also, regarding the Hidden Fortress, quoting Google, Akira Kurosawa's 1950. I forgot there was a teleport. Am I going the right way? There are 2 things you can hear right now. Do you guys hear singing? No! No! Event Horizon with Lawrence Fishburne was terrifying. I do not like gore films, chat. I don't like Hellraiser. I don't like Hellraiser. The hooks in the skin. Oh dear, lady, in your travels, you are able to further expand your nature. Return to me. With the power I possess, I may be able to aid you further. Oh, apparently I've not done enough. So, Kin, who wants to break the bad news to Kit in chat that I played Alien Isolation on the hardest difficulty my first try, and I barely died? Yeah, no, I played Alien Isolation in 2024. She still needs to unlock more. Okay. So we have to put money into Hunter Crest, unlock those memory locks. Understood. That's some haunting music. How? There's clips. There are clips on the channel. So guys, Basically, the alien was stupid. I'd be standing under a vent. The alien would jump down and it would look over me as I'm crouching and then turn back and walk away. That is what would happen. Also, 100 doesn't count for the thing? Wait, does it not? Have you done the DLC for Alien Isolation? Yes, the one where you play as Ripley. Yeah, I have. I did the one where you play as Ripley or as, oh, what's the captain's name? Tex? Was the captain's name Tex? Chat, we're gonna let them double check. But yeah, no, I love the DLC for Alien Isolation. Did you know they're making a sequel? They're making the sequel! When I started playing Alien Isolation, they had just announced the no, I played Alien Isolation last year in 2025. Right, because I started playing Alien Isolation the same day. It was the 10-year anniversary, and they announced the sequel. Yeah, that was when I played it. It was the same day. I didn't realize it at all. I started the same day. It was perfect. Also, darn, Gumpy is right. So we need another crest. Okay, where do I go find a new crest then, chat? Chat, where do I go find another crest? There has to be a crest somewhere. So where am I looking? I'm actually kind of excited though. I feel like while Romulus still isn't as good as the old Alien movies, it's better than Prometheus and whatever Covenant was. Yeah, Prometheus and Covenant were garbage. So was Alien 3 and 4. Alien 1 and 2 are the only ones worth watching, and Romulus is at least going back the right way. There's one more crest you can get, but there's a catch to it. What crest? What's the catch? That effing crest? I'm not gonna like this, am I? I'm not gonna like this at all, am I? Alright, what is it? Tell me what it is. Explain. Let me know exactly what I'm getting myself into. I'm just gonna drink some tea until the bad news hits me. Alien vs. Predator wasn't that bad. It's still not the great movie, but Alien vs. Predator, for what it is not that bad. I will say that I would have wished it was in the future timeline with Leyland Yutani in the future with Colonial Marines, like the Alien vs. Predator video game. Because the Alien vs. Predator video game where there was the 3 campaigns as the alien, the predator, and the humans was excellent. Like, yeah, the humans had the best campaign, but the gameplay for the predator and the alien is like the closest you'll ever get to like an accurate portrayal of how they should play in a video game. The ending is optional. Oh, so the crest locks you into a nasty side quest. Also completing it locks you out of an ending. This ending is optional. Does it lock me out of the good ending? Listen, you always know I go for the good ending or the true ending. So remember the lady that gave you the polo pouch? The polo pouch. Which one's the polo pouch? Cogheart, Choirer, polyp heart. I have 4 polyp hearts. Where am I supposed to put those? It locks you out of a bad ending. Oh, hell yeah! Yes! Lock me out of a bad ending. I am fine with that. Let's side quest. Get rid of the bad ending. Prometheus School of Running Away from Things. Stupid funny movie. Yeah, no, at least we have that meme. At least we got good memes. How do I finish the polyp side quest? Technically, it's a variation of another bad ending. If anything, the ending you can get using the quest might be the worst ending. Wait. I thought you said it locked me out of a bad ending. Hold on. Am I being lured into something I don't want to do? Okay, go back to Shellwood. Understood? Back to Shellwood. You know, I am a little let down though. We have Shellwood, but where the fuck is our Robin Hood? There should be a Robin. There should be like a Robin bug. I like the little bug. The little spotlight bug is harmless. Oh, I forgot. Uncomplete the quest locks the ending. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, thank you. You said using the quest. Yeah. If you start the quest but never finish it, then the ending is unlocked. Oh, no worries. I'm fine. We're a completionist here. I would never leave the quest undone. I would never leave the quest undone. There we go. I didn't want that thing to accidentally hit me. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. If you start the quest, yeah, we're gonna finish it. We're gonna finish it. So what kind of quest am I getting myself into? Come on, you can tell me. What kind of quest am I getting myself into? Also, the other chat went quiet. I miss Croc. Croc was telling me such fun things. Hi, how's it going, Waffles? Mods, can we get a shout out for Waffles? Also, there is actually a Grudge versus Ring movie that came out in 2016. Is there really? It must have been like Freddy versus Jason for the East though, because I know that Freddy versus Jason, despite being a garbage movie, is okay. I nearly screamed. I nearly screamed my head off. She tells me nothing new. So you need to get the polyp parts, which gets you a blue tool. After that, there's a quest. Okay, understood. You lose your ability to heal and tools? That's a bit extreme, don't you think? That's a bit extreme. Oh, the bench is back, guys. Our bench is back. Oh yeah, look, they're okay. Oh, hello? I'm glad I called for you for a moment, miss. You've done a fair service to this camp, given much and more at most. I've been thinking in all your efforts, and such as making a little something to repay them. She's only a token, but I've put all my talent into it. Oh, I guess, hold on. Right, there we go. Surely a token, but I've put all my talent into it, much as I've got. Something to keep you company on the lonely roads above. Hold on to it for your travels. And remember that you're always welcome down here with us. A Hornet statue. Oh, look, guys. I got a statue. I'm not gonna break this. What the fuck? Chat, what kind of monster would break this? What monster would do that? What monster would do this? The ending is got by being the final boss while there's no healed tools. That sounds horrifying. That just sounds horrific. Everyone pretty much says whatever you have. Yeah, don't. What kind of monster would do that? What kind of monster? No more quests. Gotcha. Yo, what the fuck, kid? What the fuck? What the hell is wrong with you? Oh, the baby. A precious baby. Ada! Sha! Gadama! Get good! I can't do the get good. Get good! No, can't do it. Voice isn't good. I've been yapping a lot. Alright, so we're going to Shellwood. Back to Shellwood Forest. Ta-da! Nice! Alright, let's see what's going on here. So where are the pups? Not gonna be, those travel bugs look huggable. They're so huggable! She's so precious, she's so cute! She's so cute! Now you just gotta wander around till you find them purple flowers. Shoot, I wasn't paying attention to where I've collected them so far either. Well, this is gonna go horribly for me. Chat, let's go somewhere I haven't gone before. Clearly, we have not explored this area here. If we go there, we're probably gonna find a polyp. How many am I missing? All across Shellwood? I made a grave mistake. I've made a horrible mistake. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Screw you! Chat, I'm sorry, I made a grave mistake. No, please, no, please, no! I don't like this, I don't like this! We're gonna go that way, chat. Chat, we gotta go all the way around, and then we have to go around. You're missing two. Oh, that's not too bad, that's not too bad. Aetherborn! Good to see you, hon! I have been having a ton of fun. After all, you know what I say, if you enjoy a bit of horseplay. Oh. Inspect. I see. Warded by fear, no longer your meal? Oh. I don't remember touching that before. Also, did we ever go around here? Oh, it looks like we have. Should I heal quick? I guess we should. Thank you for the lark! Also, not sure you're too missing, that's the problem. That's fair, that's fair. There we go, we just gotta watch out for the bombs. There we go, look at that, guys. Oh, wow, okay, so touching that one, that's annoying. So it doesn't matter when you touch it, just touching it, period, hurts you? Darn it! Okay, I was being a little too impatient. Those should be anywhere in the adult. Oh, this is gonna be horrible. Oh, this is gonna be horrible. Okay, hold on, hold on. All right, let's just, do we have things like this? There, is that it? There we go, see, look at that, look at that. That's simple, it's that simple. Masako, good to see you, dear. Oh God. Well, that was creepy. I'm doing just fine and dandy. Thank you for asking. We're looking for Apollo parts. And now we're just missing one. It is one, right? You might be able to figure out where the last one is. Okay, is it not in the one place I haven't explored? Let's go! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Moderators, can we all shout from Moscow? Kabosian! How's it going, Cabo? How was your day? Thank you for dropping by to say hey. Actually, you know what other movie would be really good for sequel? Imagine if they made a sequel to Airplane. Like, that'd be really cool. That'd be kind of dope. A sequel to Airplane would be hecking cool. It'd be the shit. It's been tiring. Well, sit back, relax, and enjoy. After all, there's so much we have on display. So I hope you enjoy my little horseplay. Yeah, Airplane. Have you ever seen Airplane? It's a really good comedy. Okay, double check to the left in the big room. Like this big room? Or like this big room? Nay, is that a Peachy? How's it going, Peachy Hun? Chat, Peachy Dindin is a lovely voice actress. She has helped out a ton on the streams. Okay, so this is not the big room. I'm trying to figure out if there's a way up. No, there's not. Okay. But yeah, chat, Peachy Dindin is awesome. She's done a great amount of voice acting for my streams. I actually gonna need your help in the summer one, Peachy. Also, it's not as funny since Nielsen was not in it. Oh, Leslie Nielsen is a, yeah. Leslie Nielsen was a true treasure. Hey, even in Tank Girl. Chat, who remembers Leslie Nielsen in Tank Girl? Also, they did. Yes, they did. Wait, they did? They made a sequel to Airplane? What? I was making jokes. What do you mean they made a sequel to Airplane? I did not know they made a sequel. He was funny as hell. He was. I thought it was him. Was it not him? Who is the actor in Tank Girl if it's not Leslie Nielsen? I know there's a few actors. Oh, am I mistaking him for someone else? Am I mistaking him for someone else? Also, crap, do we have to go up? Yeah, Tank Girl the anime had a live action movie. Did you not know it had a live action movie? It did. Tank Girl had a live action movie. It wasn't a good movie, but it had one. Also, we can just bypass that now. I enjoyed that. We can bypass the hard stuff. Woo! There we go. Oh, you're kidding me. No, screw you. There we go. Oh, okay. No. Hold on. I don't want to get hit. You did not know about the live action. It's not a good movie. It's not a good one. But for what it is a bit of fun. Tank Girl has to go get water for everyone. It's kind of like Mad Max Fury Road, but with Tank Girl. But yeah. Also, you're not doing so well. You've been trying to look for IRL work. We have rotten luck. You know what, Peachy? Message me on Discord. If there's any way I can help, let me know. I'm always willing to help out a friend, even if it's just like helping look up job listings or things. I'll do my best to help. You're an awesome person. I love you, dear. So if there's anything I can do, let me know. Also, you thought the Tank Girl movie was hilarious and in Australia? It was in Australia, you're right. Anytime, Peachy. You are precious. You're a wonderful friend. I enjoy you. Oh, whoa, wait, where are we? Chat, am I in the right place? Maybe? Am I looking in the right areas? I'm not sure. Tyrants will have to correct me. Okay, let's see here. No, this isn't it. I'm pretty sure I don't think it's there. I don't think the purple polyp is there. I think we have to go down. I think we're gonna have to go down. Nice, thank you, Mako. Thank you for coming by. Oh, I missed your messages? Oh, I'm sorry, Tyranthorus. Supposedly the live action we got was original, supposed to be faithful to the source material, but then the businessman paying for it. Of course they did! Why do the shareholders ever get a say? Oh, left wall, middle area, down. Oh, gotcha. Also, thank you for the hugs. I appreciate the hugs. I love hugs, headpats, and pancakes. It's true. I love pancake chat. I love the heck out of pancakes. Okay, let's see here. Nothing there. And yeah, I got it. I got the one in this corner. We got the one in the corner. Guess we're gonna have to look elsewhere. Chat, we're currently exploring. Next one. Yeah, next one. Let's go. Let's go. I can never sit still. After all, if I did that, I'd turn ill. I still think I have to go down. I do. I think I have to go down. Or actually, could it be up? Chat. Oh, God. I forgot about that. There we go. Let's just ignore the bad guys. They're kind of in the way. Hacha! Hacha! That was easy. Wait, what's this? Okay, that is going there. Oh, God! There we go. So, is there a polyp around here, maybe? Oh, wow. You're actually a thing. I forgot. Here. Die! Whoa. Oh, there was something there. There's one in the highest spot, but you think I got it already? I think I did too. I think I got one in the highest spot. Let me hit up this place that's down, just in case. Like, I feel like it might not be where we're supposed to go, but it makes a lot of sense to me to at least head that way while you're thinking. It lets me fill the gap of content. Oh, this is not too bad. Chat, I'm doing okay with the exploration, don't you think? What was that? No, whatever that was, I can go to hell. Nope. Nope. Wait, what was that? If the woody hide is shattered, the bug will still bravely, but foolishly try to attack. That was not the smartest thing. Also, there's one in the oh, to my right, check. Hold on. So you want me to go to the right where? Like that way? Can I check the spot? Because I'm right here. I'm right here after all. Oh? What's here? Hello? Oh my God! You scared the hell out of me. That was not what I was anticipating. Hello.
Smile on.
Shell, white mask, red cloak. A bug, a living bug.
That's fine.
A bug I am, at least in part. But you are something quite different. I apologize if I have roused you from some deep slumber. That's the lady who gave you the quest? Uh-oh. No, we're fine. Long sleep, but now is the waking. Growth, time of birth, the time of birth approaches. Heat bug, the time of birth approaches. I see, so she'll give me the crest if I go and get the last polyp. Understandable. Now I know what lies there. Interesting. Oh God. Chat, he's fine. He'll be okay. He'll be Huh. I didn't realize I had to take an elevator. No worries, chat. We have an elevator for this reason. No worries. I know where to look. You said go to the right. And that was back. Oh, there it is. That's where you want me to go. Okay, so it's somewhere down there. There it is. There we go. I see it. I wanted to use the elevator because I thought we'd be able to cheat. There we go. To the right, guys. We know where it is. Oh, wow. Okay, so we have to go to the left. Oh, I actually have to climb. Understood. No worries. This isn't that bad. Let's go. It's just up here. Woo, you're a little feisty guy, aren't you? And now you're dead. No worries. We're just going for our purple little flower. Okay. Oh, wow. You are feisty. And there we go. We got our polyp hearts. Once that hellish quest is done, then you have a quest that deals damage and heals at the same time. What are you guys doing to me? What are you subjecting me to? Chat, what are you subjecting me to? No, for real. What are you subjecting me to? It does not sound pleasant. Wait, was I supposed to use this? Oh, a crest. Gotcha. Wait a second. I wasn't supposed to use an elevator, was I? Hold on. I'm supposed to go back down and talk to the lady. Fun things. A crest that heals and deals damage. All right, so we have our 6. There we go. Now, where do I take these back to? Where did these go back to? Do I take them to the lady? Or do I go back to Bellheart? Do I have to go to Bellheart or do I have to go to the lady? I'm no longer sure. To the person I talked to. Understood. Oh, wow! Aren't you aggressive? Oh, wait, I don't get to heal. I'm in this hell. Chat, I'm in this hell. I'm gonna lose my ability to heal. I see what you're trying to do to me. I see what you're trying to do to me. You're all evil, aren't you? Chat, you're all evil, aren't you? Well, I'm healing now then. Hi, what you got here? Now the right of the polyp. Bug, only you are left. None more tread here. None. For the right, the polyp hearts. They are needed. Bring them here for the right. Promise the wish? Of course. Wish has been promised. There we go. They can be found about the what? The lady is the same or similar species to the white lady, the pale king's wife. Ah, interesting. Interesting. Seek out the purple blooms inside the heart. The time of birth approaches. Polyparps are needed. Bring them, bug, and power will be shared. The precious hearts, give them for the time of birth. For the right they must bleed. Polyparps, gathered all. All that is needed is given. Ooh, wish granted. The first right, the right of the polyp. The first right can begin. What does that mean? What is happening? What does that mean? What just happened? Time of rebirth approaches. First rite is completed. Time for the birth. Take this, the refuse of the rite. Polyp pouch? Pouch containing a fast-acting venom drawn from a flower's heart. Applies venom to equip tools. Oh, that's kind of cool. So what am I doing next? Also, you're about to be hit by ad hell. Thank you for the hydrate and the posture check. Oh, look, nothing cracked that time. I wasn't shrimping. You can now make your tools poison damage. I'm not really a big fan of that. Also, I guess this is gonna be super heckin' useful, since I won't be able to heal according to you guys. Now you gotta find grassroots, baby. Lost in bio. Grassroot? Wait, what? So, not to chat away with her again to start that quest. Time of birth approaches. This is not gonna be a quest. You can't even have tools. Oh. You forgot about that stupid thing. There's an item I have to go get? Oh. How wonderful. I wasn't expecting more steps. What do I have to go get? Chat, what do I have to go get? Oh god! 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 Well, you're all miserable, aren't you? Oh god! Holy crap, you're mean. Okay. Screw you! There we go. Open the map. The loud, obnoxious baby. What is the baby? Favorite place in the biowater? I have to go back to biowater? Why do I have to go to biowater? I don't want to go back. What have I done? Well, this sucks. This really sucks. This sucks. Back to there. Oh, Mungo! Good to see you! How's it going, Mungo? Oh, wow, that hurt. There we go. Bam! I just murdering bugs. Because we could. Can't escape biowater. I guess so. Why'd you think you were so on board with this plan? I hate you, Gumpy. I hate you, Gumpy. I hate you, Gumpy. Gumpy, I hate you. You're a great friend, but I hate you. You had a day off today? Nice! Congratulations! I kind of get a day off on Friday. I have a half day of work, chat, because... Oh, wait, no, that's not this Friday. That's next Friday. Damn it. Well, chat, this Saturday, I get to meet another VTuber. Chat! this Friday, I get to meet, no, that's right, this Saturday, I get to meet another VTuber IRL. Turns out I actually don't live that far from someone. Screw you. Also, you can't take the normal route to Biowater to get this. What route do I have to go? Okay, what route in Biowater do we have to go? Does it have to be through Whispering Vaults? Does it have to be through Whispering Vaults? Is that where we need to go? Where are we going? Drop down from Whispering Vaults on the right side. Gotcha, understood. Let's go that way. All right, chat, let's go suffer. We'll do this. We'll see if we can get some stuff done. Oh, this is good. Especially the Nightfall. Da 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 da. Heck yeah, much better. How's it going, baby? Good to see you. All right, hold on. We need to go. I think we just go all the way up here, right? We just go to the Grand Bellway. And if we go to the Grand Bellway, we can go... Which way gets us to the Whispering Vaults the fastest? Through the stage? Yeah, that's the fastest way, it looks like. Understood. The Grand Bellway it is. Huh. Yep, the Songclave. Now, where is the bench really quick? On the right. Ooh! Heck yeah, there we go, there we go. So we want to go to the right. Wait, oh, there it is, it's up this way. Welcome back from Adhel, guys. Good to see you. How's it going, how's it going, how's it going? We're going to be heading up. How do I go up? No, that's the rougher route. Yeah, that's not gonna take me where I want to go, is it? I'm not so good at reading maps. Do I want to go left? Chat, do we want to go left then? All right, let's go left. We gotta go left. Oh, my bad, my bad. Songclave elevator. Oh, wait, here? I don't have a Songclave elevator. Wait, where is there an elevator in Songclave? Oh. Wait a second. Hold on, before we do. Let's, this is right where we can get some cloaks. Hold on, we can get 2 cloaks here. We need the cloaks, Oh, no. All right, hold on. Hold on, chat. Question. Where's the cloaks again? Professor Aether, good to see you. Hold on, so tell me, where do I find cloaks? We need 2 cloaks for Songclave. I might as well grab them. I might as well grab the cloaks before we go back there. So the question is, where are they? We need 2. Yeah, see, we have 14, we need 2. Also, mods, can we get a shout for Professor Aether? The cloaks are for enemies that do not have the masks, but white robes. Yes, I know. I hit B. I tapped B. I thought it was a hold. I know that. I'm not asking who. I'm asking where. Wasn't there an area around here? Was there not an area around here? Oh, where is it? Is it up here or where was it? Where was it? I know the ones that faces aren't covered. Let's go. Come on. Guys, come on. This is the area? I don't think there is though. Look, see, that one's a masked one. Hold on. Where? That one is! Chad, that's one! There, this lady has one! Okay, where's another one? We need one more! There he is! He's got one! Oh no! No! Son of a bitch, I ran away because of the spider bug, chat. I ran away because of the spider bug. I ran away because of the spider bug. No! Not you! There we go, we killed it. Chat, we killed it. Chat, we killed it. Chat. Chat's fine. Chat's fine. It's fine. There we go. There it is. We got it. We got it. We got it. We got the wish updated. It's perfect. It's fine. Now let's get to Songclave. Now let's get the Songclave. Also, yay! Thanks for giving the baby servers a follow. Support our small streamer friends. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Now we go up. Now we go up. First shrine. There we go, guys. Much better. Nothing went wrong. Everything was fine and dandy. Everything is as it should be. Oh, hello? You heard that laugh? It almost sounds like they were enjoying themselves. What laugh? Chat, what are they talking about? It's Sharma! How's it going, Sharma? How's it going? Surely they at least are some proof of the— oh yeah, we already talked to you about that. There we go, chat. Let's turn in our quest. The choir cloaks have been deposited. Nothing went wrong. Yeah, nothing went wrong. Nothing ever goes wrong for Dandy. Nothing ever goes wrong for me. A donation? How many rosaries do we have, chat? We have so many rosaries. Chat, we can buy more tools. Chat, we can buy more tools. Chat, we can buy more tools. The spool extender! Let's go, let's go, let's go. And we have enough to also contribute. Chat, we also have enough to contribute. There we go. Wait, how much do they have here anyway? What is the other thing they have? Just a rosary string. That's fine, that's fine. That's fine, whatever, that's whatever. Chat, that's whatever. There we go. Hell yeah. I am the hero. I have granted so many wishes. There we go. Now let's take a seat. Wait, did they say anything for that now? No, you don't. No, they don't. Do you say anything, no? No, you don't. Okay, we're good, chat. We're good. And now if I go die horribly in BioWater, I'm not gonna lose all my money. Look, it's a win-win, chat. I get to go to BioWater without having any money to lose, and we helped everyone with all their savings. Also, there we go, the Spill Extender. Also, the Claw Mirror. When binding amidst a dazzling flash of damages surrounding enemies. I forgot how many tools we have now. We have so many tools. Wait, where's the Spool Extender? We have the compass, we have the magnetite brooch, we have a sentence grab. I'm really not sure what stuff we should have right now. We have the multi-binder and we have the injector band. Should we replace anything, guys? Wait a second. The spool extender. Chat, where's the spool extender? Did we not just buy it? Whoa, wait, chat, what's the spool extender do? I thought it was a tool. I hate you, Gumpy. I hate you. I think you're as good as this. Yep, this is as good as we can get. So let's take a look at our map. Let's just make sure nothing horrible's— no, I forgot about you. Oh God, okay. Chana. Oh God. There we go. Oh, what? Is that fair? Chat, I don't think that's fair that the game punishes me for the game deciding to spit me out of my parry. It's a blue tool? That's weird. I don't see it though. Memory crystal, claw mirror, weave light, spool— oh, there it is. Allows the storing of additional silk. Oh, that's nice. Also, Watchdog of Farron. Good to see you, hon. How's your day been? Oh my God. Did we just break that? Oh wow. Chat, we're gonna heal quick because I can. There we go, much better. We're also gonna beat more bad guys anyway. Also, did you catch me, Watchdog? Did you get a Master Ball? I'm not blind. I'm never blind. I see just fine. Oh, no, I'm not trying to go to bench. I'm just fastly checking my map because I'm blind as shit. Also, do we have any other things to give this guy? I don't think we do. Yay! A trickle, a glimmer. It's this guy.
That's fine.
Fuck him up. I don't think we have anything. Twas a master. What was that noise? Do you guys hear a weird noise? Also, please tell me that connects. Do I have to go down? Do I have to go down? Also, did we never go up? We never went up? Chat, do we go down or up? I guess either works. Hold on a second. Do we have to go down or up? Down then right. Understood. Chat, we're going down. We're going down, down in an earlier round. And Sugar, I'm going down swinging. Okay. No, no, no. Screw you. Screw you, old man. Screw you. Get left behind. Get left behind. That's what you get for having short legs. Off to bed. Have a good night, Zargnio. It's nice to have you be here for the stream, dear. I hope you had a wonderful evening. Yeah, this is the right way. Chat, I'm also very easily lost. I'm basically Roronora's long lost sister, or I'm Ryoga from Rama 1/2 sister. Because I swear I get lost as much as they do. I'm a special kind of person. Well, that's weird. Am I going the wrong way? Oh, I have to go to the side. Okay. Hold on. It's this side we have to go to. Never mind. Holy shit, no. What the hell? What the fudge? Whoa, you have a lot of health. You have a lot of health. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Danny the directionless donkey. Okay, can someone tell me what I'm doing wrong? I feel like you're missing something. Chat, am I missing something? Oh, that's right. You just had to jump up there. I'm sorry. I'm stupid. I take my anger out on this. Is it safe to just go? Am I going up or down? I'm not sure. Both seem valid. I don't appear to have gone either way. Oh, well that's because that's locked, apparently. Where does left go? It just gave us something from the last time we were in here. What was that noise? How's it going, Pizza? You're back just to say sorry for earlier? No worries, dear. What was that? Memory locket was in there. Oh, that's what this was. Okay. But we still haven't gone to the right on there. Huh. Oh, my bad. Lucky, it's good to see you. How was your marvelous Monday? I hope it was a fun day. Because if you can have a fun day on your Monday, then the rest of your week is sure to be wonderful. Oh, watch out. We can die going down here. I forgot, chat. This is hell. We're going through hell. Of course. Why would going through biowater be okay? Okay, so far so good. Aha! Take that, game! Who said I ever had to... no. No, no, no. No, no, no. I hate this. I hate this. Oh, no. Why? Why is this the way? Silk Song is going just all right. It's going just okay. You didn't know hell had so many gears. Yeah, you know what? Hell changes gears on the regular. Are we going down? We're just going down. Okay. Well, that wasn't very nice. Well, let's just float down gently. Let's float down gently. Don't you dare! Don't you dare! No, no. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna follow the maggots. No, oh, no, 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 no. Look at how clean that was! Nice hacking try! Nice hacking try. I do not have maggots on me. Also, you're doing good. You had a free day to take care of stuff. Nice! Congratulations, Lucky. I hope you got a lot done. Push-ups. Really? Push-ups now? Push-ups now? Also, Ali Fox, thank you for the lurk. Oh, Star Wars. What Star Wars are you gonna play? There's a lot of Star Wars games. Who wants to tell her? No. Absolutely fucking not. No. Do not tell me I have to purposely mag at myself. It was beautiful. Also, you thought this game was gonna be another, like, GTA 6 or Half-Life 3? No. Survivor. Ooh, Survivor's really good. I haven't played that. I'm saving that for Star Wars Day. Or at least Revenge of the... You might not have heard that, but my leg just cracked. That hurt. My shin hurts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that was painful. That was painful. I'm okay. My leg just snapped. Oh dear. I'm a little sad though. It looks like May the 4th, Revenge of the 5th, and Return of the 6th all are weekdays. May the 4th is on a Tuesday. Revenge of the 5th is a Wednesday, and Return of the 6th is a Thursday. I could do something on the Thursday, but like, I cannot take off any of those days. You'll have VODs posted if you ever want to check it out. Hell yeah, let's do that. What's your favorite Star Wars game? Is Star Wars Bounty Hunter all the way. Oh my god, yes, with Jango Fett. That was such a good game. Oh, hold on. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, game. It's a shame this game came out when it was in a weird... Oh, I'm so sorry about that pizza. Okay. So, Danny needs to get booked in one day for a full body massage and spa day. That'd be kind of nice. As a question, chat, by the way, where the hell am I going? Yeah, Tyranthus, what am I doing? Am I going left or right? I don't trust Gumby. I need Tyranthus because I can't trust Gumby. The recent Jedi games were really good. They are really good. To the left. Send me to a hot spring. Chat, I would love to go to Japan someday. Going to Japan, going to a hot spring in Japan would be pretty cool. I forgot those things respawn, so we're just going to ignore them. Do I hear a baby? Chat, do I hear a baby? As I recall, you're looking for breakable walls. Understood. Do you guys hear baby? Oh, wow. No, no! You son of a... Where the heck are we going? Oh god, you son of a... I hate these bugs so much. I hate these bugs so much. It's hard to see. Also, you have to pick your top 3 favorite Star Wars games. KOTOR, Battlefront 2, and Republic Commando. For me, it's KOTOR, Jedi Outcast, and then I'd say Bounty Hunter, because I have played it on the GameCube at a friend's house. You're always trustworthy. If it says so in your Discord profile. You know, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I feel like you bought that. I feel like my mods and you are in cahoots. What the hell is this? A twisted bud, a contorted mass of ashen vine, cries out incessantly. Okay, so what the hell did I just collect? I mean, I am the mother mare, but this does not look like a child of mine. You trust Gumpy is trustworthy? Oh, I understand it's a baby. But where is its mother? It's not me. You take that to the lady? You're a mother? I have VTuber children I've adopted. I don't have any actual kids. I'm single and a virgin. Ooh. So does the baby do anything to me? You assume the lady is the mother. Oh, that would make sense. Also, you guys said I wouldn't be able to heal.
Oh dear, I have adopted all of chat. So you're welcome. I will say that you have been a very good boy and a very good girl. You have been both. How is that?
Okay, so you guys said I wouldn't be able to heal. Was that because you expected me to fall in the thing? Woo! Heck yeah, there we go. There we go. So now I have to go back there. Wait a second, question. Am I allowed to teleport with this child? Or do I have to walk there manually? I am allowed to teleport, okay. That is nice. Also, I just realized though, where do I go for a teleport? You can use the Bell Beast. Okay. Yeah, we can't go back up. The kid is resilient. Thank God, because I do not like the merchant quests. No! Get off me! Get off me! I refuse to be poisoned! Wait, where am I going? How do I go down? Oh no. How far in are we? We're pretty far in, I think. I'm not sure how far, but we're pretty far in. Do I go to the left? Do I have to go left then now? Hacha! There we go. Oh wow, they blew themselves up, chat. All right, we have to go this way, right? Less than 10k away. You know, I have a question. For those of you who've bought the Pineapple Pizza Redeem, you Pineapple Pizza Redeem enjoyers, if you had not bought the Pineapple Pizza Redeem, would any of you have been able to end a stream? Has anyone maybe buy 10 pizzas yet? That is the question. Because if someone can make me buy 10 pizzas, that means that someone could have ended the stream. Oh God, nope. But, that's not very good. All right, we're gonna be very careful. All right, we're gonna fall down. Okay, nothing bad here. You only done 2, so no. It comes down to Jin, Lexi, and Gumpy, I think. It comes down to those 3. Does anyone else feel a little nervous? I feel like I'm gonna get trapped. All right, we have to drop down and go to the right. Only 2 pizzas. You're about 1/4 of the way to ending the stream. That is a lot of points! But who would end such prime entertainment? Gumpy. It would be Gumpy. You recall that Butcher did 2 in a row? He did. He did. I don't know. I saw other streamers have that redeem, so I'd put it on there. I've never seen anyone actually do it. Has anyone ever actually done that when a VTuber has that as a redeem? Out of curiosity. Oh no. Nope, screw you. Hacha! You can't catch me. I'm way too fast. I'm a horse, of course. All right, now let's go all the way back to Shellwood. Let's drop off the child. And we'll probably end up calling it a night there. Also, or they could claim 10 Pineapple Pizza all at once. Please do not. Please do not. Have some respect. Listless deity. Of course I'm winning. I'm the horse with the most. After all, I can't help but boast. As you can see, I'm awesome as can be. So what do you say? Am I making your day? All right, so we have to go all the way over there. That's not too bad. Yeah, this wasn't too bad. This has been a pretty decent day so far. We had a lovely yapping session. We also, no God, no! We almost exploded. Chat, keep talking, we'll explode. I haven't played that game with D. Chat, should I play that game with D? Should I give my friend D the Sphinx? And should we play keep talking or no one explodes? That'd be a fun game to play with D or Isla. I feel like that would be. The mayor of the most. Exactly. I'm the mayor you love to follow. Also, bench the next spot and stop for the night. Wait. I'm glad I'm making your day. Hold on, let's drop off the child. Let's drop off the child. Bam! Wait, are you saying I should not drop off the child? Oh, you know what? I want to drop off the child. I want to see what happens. The game is saved, so even if I, like, end the stream, it's gonna be okay. Because nothing bad happens. Also, why is this there? I thought I climbed up there normally. Oh boy, alright. What? What? Even if something bad happens, I can just end the stream. Nothing's gonna, like, force me to keep playing. It's not like my entire game file gets destroyed or anything, right? I want to drop off the child. I want to see what happens when we stop being a babysitter.
That's right. We have brought the bud. Of course, here you go. It looks like your child. Nourished. It will be nourished. White shell, red cloak, bug strong and old. The time of birth is near, and now the final rite. The rite of rebirth. The promise wished.
Buenera.
Yes, that's the aim.
Oh? Give it shell. Host the final rite. The time of birth is near.
Oh, God! What the fuck just happened? What the hell just happened? Explain? Let me the hell out of here! Chapel of the Witch? Oh! Oh, I've done a thing. I've done a very scary thing. How's it going, Train Master? We're playing some Silk Song. You've been cursed and the baby is actually a parasite living inside me. I'm sorry, what? I'm pregnant? Wait, is this... Chat, hold on. Hold on, I'm not ready to be a mom. I'm not ready to give birth to a baby horse yet. Chat, where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Wait, what? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that is not good. Oh, no. Oh, no. Still in the building? Well, this feels like a great place to end. Okay, then. Yeah. I mean, yeah, let's read. This would be a great place to start next week. No? No? Way to remove curse, find a doctor. Removing curse, fall, find, oh, not crushed. To quit up and give it. What the fuck? It is good to see a Train Master. It is very good to see you. You know what? I'll just take a peek around the corner because I saw some people that normally. This is basically the Friends of Frenzy Flame. The game just saved. The game just saved. Hold on. Hold on, there's water here. There's water here. There's a right and a left. Chad, there's a right and a left. Chad, there's a right and a left. Oh, this is not good. Which way is the right way? Alright, that's not bad. This isn't so bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's not the worst. Oh, I have no tools. I have no tools, though. Go to the right first, then left. There's stuff to the right. Okay, let's go to the right then. Let's go to the right then, chat. We're going to the right then before ending. Whee! Let's go, let's go. Let's see, let's see, let's see, let's see. You bet you're easier to blame. Oh, Guppy is easier to blame. That is fair. Oh. Hello? Hello? I hear a bad thing. A Weaver effigy? Oh! It's for a collector. Last weekend you uploaded train videos. Hell yeah! Kick ass! Alright. I guess that's what I needed to get. Is there anything else to get? Oh god! Option 2, remove the parasite and become strong. How long will this section be? How long will this section be? Out of curiosity, how long will this section be? Well, this is gonna be interesting. It can take a bit. Maybe an hour. Depends on the skill level. I am a gamer. I work tomorrow, though. Is there more save areas? How confident are you that you can navigate Sinner's Road without heals? Wait. What do you mean Sinner's Road without heals? I thought you said I was in the building. What do you mean I have to get to Sinner's Road? What do you mean I have to go to Sinner's Road? Hold on. What do you mean I have to get through Sinner's Road? Do not make that face at me. Explain. Did I get all the items on the right, by the way? Did I get the items on the right? There's a bug in the water. There's a bug in the water. There's a fly in my soup. Your current destination is up in Greymore. I'm in Shellwood, and I have to get to Greymore. Wait, but Greymore's not in Sinner's Road. There we go. Okay. Oh, God! Ha! I avoided ambush. Where'd it go? There we go. So far, so good. Okay, there we go. So far, so good. Do I want to go up or down? Quest to cure yourself takes most wild areas. Oh, there's another item here. A rosary string. Wonderful. We got money. We got wonderful money. The doctor is in Greymore. The doctor is in. The doctor is also just an asshole. Also, wait, is there right and left? Was there nothing here? Wait, was there nothing here? Was this just a false thing to break up? There's no actual reward. I feel gypped. Also, if my destination is Greymore, why do I have to go through Sinner's Road? If the doctor's in Greymore, where else am I going? I'd have to go to Ava? Am I allowed to use the Bell Beast? I hate them. Where the fudge am I? Oh, thank God. I would go to Ava. I would go. I like interesting. Where the hell am I? Lore implications. You know, I'll stop by her. Why not? Huh. Okay, we still have our abilities, though. There's NPC dialogue of you keeping at arm's length for fear you're contagious. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, God! Oh. Aha! Okay, screw you. We have a bench. I think this is where we're going to end here. We'll end here, and then, once I have figured out where the hell we are, which I assume is near Moss Home, I'm assuming we're on the bottom left, we'll go down from there to Bone Bottom to Weave Nest and then go back. It was a very awesome stream. This was an incredible stream. I had a shit ton of fun, guys. I had a heckin' ton of fun. Mods, can we get the raid messages together? Because I had a great time. Surprise! It's all just Green Path. Wait, is it really? Also, hello, Night Skeptic. Welcome. You came just as we're about to end. Unless you've been lurking, in which case I hope you've enjoyed the stream so far. You know what? It looks like a fun quest line. See you Thursday. Yeah, for Mel's PI for hire. Hell yeah. Let's make sure to have a great time. You know what, guys? I'm gonna drop you off at either D. You'll start off in D&D. I see Ramea's online. Chat, we're gonna raid into Ramea. She's an amazing water dragon VTuber, and she's also doing DMD with the lovely Angel Steps. And I know I told you, Night Skeptic, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the herd. Chat, the top message is for visitors and followers, and the bottom message is for subscribers. Guys, Ramea is a water dragon VTuber. She is doing some Dungeons and Dragons with Angel Steps. And Angel Steps is an angel VTuber, obviously, who will be taking part in the Saints, Sinners, and Stolen Ambrosia. So that means we're rating two of the lovely people we're going to include in our upcoming mystery collab events. So let's go say, oh, that's the wrong picture. Those supposed to be Saints, Sinners, and the Stolen Ambrosia. 1 second. Yeah, this one. Chat. Angel Steps is going to be in the Saint Sinners and Stolen Ambrosia. That's our next mystery. And Ramea will be in the lovely Wishes in the Water. Let's go say hello to both of them. She's also an ASMRist. Yeah, they are. They're awesome VTubers. You should give them all a follow. For now, guys, I'll see you on Thursday for Mouse PI for Hire. And don't forget we have collabs this weekend. But for now, have a good night.